Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Blue Jays Today, where today, everybody, we got a chance for another sweep. Let's go get it. The Blue Jays have won the first two games in the Chicago White Sox series against the worst team in baseball, against pitchers who literally you may have never heard of before. And tonight, the Blue Jays are going to be facing one of the worst pitchers again in all of baseball. So if they don't sweep them, then we'll look really silly. I'm your host, Adam Pell. Nick's just in the washroom right now, getting a little pregame Schmidt going for y'all, cooking the good, positive energies for these Toronto Blue Jays today. And, I said it before, even if they do get a sweep of this series, cool. You know, that means we would have gone 5-1 against the Chicago White Sox. And cool, awesome. But that's what you should do against the worst team in baseball, and that's what many competitive teams should do. It's going to be the next series or two where we're going to have to see if this is just we're facing the worst team in baseball, or are we actually trying to figure something out, because you got David Schneider in this series popping off. Bo Bichette's always been great. Vladdy's been hot. George is starting to come around. Shout out to George Springer, and then we're getting good pitching. But again, we got to see what else happens. Again, not trying to get anybody's hopes up, not even trying to get my own hopes up, because we got to see what happens, guys. Let's get into the lineups for today's game. A little bit of a different look for these Toronto Blue Jays. Leading off your Toronto Blue Jays, you've got David Schneider, like I said, who has been just an RBI machine in this series, being highlighted right now on Sportsnet. He is starting to find himself after going cold for a couple of weeks after moving up to the leadoff spot. Now you got Dalton Varsho. He is playing some left field. He's up to the 2 spot. No Danny Jansen tonight, with Kirk catching Alec Manoah. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that OPS at 804. Colder, a little quieter in this series, but I still feel like Vladdy has made the good adjustments. He's going to find himself again. Bo Bichette, shortstop. He's batting 4th. Justin Turner had a nice 2 RBI hit the other night. That's good to see. Hopefully he could be coming out of a bit of a slump. He is at first base tonight. You've got George Springer bumped up to that 6th spot. Huge promotion after hitting 4 hits in this series. Kirk, he's going to be doing the catching duty, like I said, kind of for left at third base. And then you got Kiermaier, center field. And Kirk will be catching Alec Manoah. It's been a tale of 2 stories for Alec Manoah this season. Either get blown up or look like vintage Alec Manoah, Cy Young of 2022. However, he did have some better stuff his last time out. I will say, John Schneider also said it. Better stuff as in the eyeball test. Nothing really looked out of whack or crazy walks. He looked good, so let's hope that he can do it again against a very, very weak Chicago White Sox lineup that I've got right over here. You got Jokes. He's going to be batting leadoff. Then you got Nicky Lopez? I don't think it is. I think it's a different Lopez. Sheets. A guy named Sheets. Gavin Sheets batting 3rd. Andrew Vaughn. He's going to be at first base. And then Lee, DeYoung, Fletcher, Ramos. Look, not even the David Fletcher, a different Fletcher. And then Maldonado. This is not a good lineup, guys. Their best hitter is Jokes, which is like a 946 OPS. That's crazy. Then the best after that is Sheets at 777. And then Lee at 718. We should dominate. And the guy who's going to be pitching today is going to be Flexen, who pregame we saw the new stat Stuff Plus, which calculates, the release, the velocity, spin, everything. He has the worst by far in all of baseball. He's the worst stuff. The Blue Jays are up against a team with a guy who's throwing the worst stuff. So there you go. That's your pregame little report right there, everybody. Little lineups. I said in the Blue Jays Today show that we were going to lose this series, but looking at what the matchup here, you've got again an awful pitcher. Manoah's a wild card, I will say. Manoah's a flip of the coin, but then you got a Blue Jays lineup that's actually slowly cooking something. It's really hard to predict. I'm going to say screw it. I change everything. And I'm going to say we win this one slightly, though. Oh, nice slap in the ass right there by Bo Bichette. He just slapped Vladdy directly in his bum on camera. That's pretty cool. I'm going to say we win this one. It's going to be a high-scoring affair. The White Sox will show up today. 6-5. 6-5 is the score. We're going to pop off a bit today. We're running 6-5. You guys let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Nick's here. He's grabbing the microphone.
What's up, everybody? Apologies for the slow start for me making a coffee right now. I do like everything about this game. Like, everything is pointing Toronto Blue Jays. You know, I guess the only thing that you could say is, yes, Alec Manoah is a flip of the coin.
Yeah.
You never know who you're going to get with him at this point. 4 starts in, we're still learning what he is capable of in 2024. All that being said, though, I think that we're going to lose. And it simply comes down to me that I'm not ready just yet to hop onto the bandwagon of we are capable of sweeping a team. You know, I honestly need to see us do it before I start predicting it, because we've had three opportunities prior to this one to finish the sweep.
I think even more, probably.
More than that?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's been a handful for sure, and they haven't been capable of doing it up until this point. So I know it's the worst team in baseball, one of the worst teams in baseball. I understand that Flexen is, you know, you could even argue the worst pitcher in baseball as well. So, like, everything is going in that, you know, Blue Jays direction. But until they actually do it, I'm going to say that we lose this one. I'm going to say that Manoah has a rough one again, and White Sox beat us 7-4.
Real quick, shout out to Samuel Gelber with the $5 dono. What up? Thank you so much, Samuel, for the dono. No comment by Samuel. Just a $5 dono.
Just a legend in the chat,
Just a legend, man. I hear you. I mean, that was part of me that was thinking, like, it literally there was no reason or rhyme or reason other than, the fact that we haven't seen them do it. Like, everything logically says they should win.
We win this game.
But they haven't done it against, if you can't do it against this team,
you can't
with this kind of matchup, you are just awful.
Right.
You are just awful. Need the sweep, though. Everybody in the chat saying their score predictions: 12-4 Jays, 7-5 Jays, 6-4 Jays, 7-4 Sox. Says MLB White Sox. So there you go.
Riding with me.
8-5 Jays, 6-4 Toronto seems about right. GJ is saying a high-scoring affair, 16-15 Chicago. My God. I don't want to see that tonight.
I don't want to see that, man. We're going to be here till fucking midnight if
literally.
It's 16 to, what did he say,
16-15?
Holy crap.
Last stream, guys, that we did a live play-by-play for, we were watching the Sunday game, and it was just god-awfully brutal. That was not a fun one to watch against the Tigers.
It was, you know what, I'll push back there. It was a fun one. It was funner than us losing like 3-1, which is what we've done a lot. The outcome wasn't good, but the ride was entertaining.
I would say it hurt way more. Maybe that's where my word wanted to go. It hurt way more than just a normal loss. Like, it hurt. Right. Because you go from high to low. So in that case, I don't like getting hurt. That's not fun. You know, if you were to just shoot me early, at least I'll be over it by the 8th, you know?
That's a take. That is a take. What's up, everybody? I am here, guys. I got the coffee, got the water, got all the liquids. How is everyone doing this evening? Going for the sweep, folks. We're not going to bring the broom out yet because the last couple times that we have, everybody's got pissed off at me. I don't think it's got anything to do with the broom. I think it's got more to do with the fact that we can't hit for shit sometimes. But you know what? Maybe today we will, everyone.
Well, that's the thing. We haven't had an opportunity to bring out the broom in quite a while.
It's been a minute.
So we're not bringing it out today, so maybe that's what we need. Maybe that's exactly it. And then we get the broom. It's got to be out of sight, out of mind until it happens.
Until we're, you know, like 9th inning and everything's lining up for it. Okay, guys, we are getting to first pitch momentarily. If you haven't already done so, hit the like, smash the subscribe button. We have almost 100 legends in the chat, folks. And, guys, we are like
so
18, close. 17 subscribers away from 25,000. I do believe that we can get there this evening. That would be massive for the gentleman and it'd just make us feel really good. And you know what? You know that if Blue Jays today hit 25K, that's the fuel that this team is going to rock and roll with to go for the sweep.
They're checking their phones. Holy crap, Adam and Nick are at 25K, boys. They're putting up. We got to put up too.
Yeah,
that's exactly
we're putting
it.
Up big numbers, and so are the Toronto Blue Jays. Getting the first pitch momentarily, everybody. They're taking a look at the lineup once again. Davis Schneider's popping off 4 for 8 this series. He's not the only one, right? When you put up multiple like 7 runs we had yesterday, I believe it
Yeah,
was.
7.
You know, people are going to be doing very well. Davis Schneider, Ben Nicholson Smith put a tweet out earlier this morning, which I love to see. You know, just in the course of his career right now, everything's been going good. We are still in a small sample size.
Yeah.
But we're getting to that point where he's almost, you know, like getting closer to a full season of play. And it's pretty good first full season of play at this point.
I think on that tweet he was like ranked 9th in
WRC plus. And I mean the names above him, right? Like there was no slouches on there. Literally, right? Like everyone on that list was, you are an all-star, you are an MVP candidate year in, year out. So yeah, he's among good company right now, guys. Davis Schneider is the real deal until proven otherwise. And that's what Alec Manoah is trying to fight back from. He was the real deal until proven otherwise, which he proved a lot last year. Can he prove to us that he is, in fact, all the way back?
MLB White Sox says, Blue Jays today, this is my second live with you guys, and I've enjoyed the first 2 very much. So let's go Sox, and let's go Jays, by the way. The crowd looks like it has 2 people there. So, I mean, that's what happens when you're one of the worst teams in baseball. Not many fans there. Also, we missed this yesterday, but no Eric Swanson anymore. He has been optioned to AAA Buffalo.
Wow.
And Chad Green is now with the team.
I didn't even see that. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was while we were golfing in the rain. He got optioned to AAA Buffalo. So, you know, moves are being made. Like, you how long were you going to try him out for? Clearly, they were done with it. And here is Dave Schneider to lead off the first inning. First pitch to him is going to be a ball. Let's go. Come on, babes.
Also, speaking of rain, is it raining?
No. I don't know.
Is it? Because you see what I'm talking about, right? Like there's something there. That's going to be a swing and a miss right there. 1-1 on Davis Schneider.
Crappy lenses over here on the south side.
Yeah, because his helmet doesn't look like it's getting rain on. It's just like a weird...
Like a fog.
Thing going on right here. 1-1 right now on Babe. Flex and fires. That one is... Honestly, that looked like a pretty good pitch to me. Didn't get called. Yeah. But, you know, just going off the fact that this guy has the worst stuff plus in all of baseball, he shouldn't be throwing very well. Keeping in mind, everybody, you know, like I think about some of the saber metrics. That's a good one right there, 2-2. I think about some of the saber metrics like stuff plus and all this stuff. Well, you know, like, how do you actually quantify all of that? You know, I just find it very difficult to believe that you can turn every single pitch into, you know, wow,
that was not a good swing.
That was swing right
like a foot and a half out of the zone, and Schneider goes down swinging.
I just find it difficult to believe that you can turn like all of these pitches that this, you know, guy throws and just attribute a number value to it and be like, that's what it is, you know?
Because you got to weigh things differently. Like you, also real quick, here is Shop, Dalton Varsho. First pitch to him is going to be a curveball in there for a strike. He's throwing a lot of curveballs, these Blue Jays, so let's see how we can adjust. But, yeah, I mean, they calculate so many things, like velocity, movement, vertical break, horizontal break, you know, consistency in his release point. I heard that's part of the stuff plus metric because that one's fouled away. Because if he's inconsistent, well, then it's like, oh, well, now I'm a hitter. I can pick up on your stuff a little bit better if I can get tipped a little bit more. But if you're consistent with it and there's deception and movement, then, like, your stuff is better. So it's like all the stuff when we call stuff, like, oh, he's got great stuff. That's the stuff you're talking about. But how do they weigh it? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I understand the thinking, and, like, I do think it's, like, it could make sense. I find it hard to believe that there is an equation out there that accurately represents all of this, you know?
Yeah.
1-2 right now on Dalton Varsho. Fires. That one is another ugly strikeout. And listen, like, the stuff plus isn't, you know, showing what it is right now.
Clearly, we are chasing his stuff. Either we're getting fooled or too over anxious, because that's what it is. Like, I mean, they said it in the breakdown. Blake Murphy, shout out to him. He's been on the show before. But he said what hitters do is they get a little bit over anxious with flexion because they know his stuff is not good.
Right.
So then
they're like, it's going to be here. It's going to
be here. All right, now we got Vladdy Daddy up to the dish. First pitch coming to him. By Flexen deals is a strike down the middle. All right, here we go.
Speaking of getting over anxious, I'm sure Vladdy wishes he had that one back. That was a fastball just right in there in the middle.
But hey, you know what? Early in the game,
I honestly appreciate the patience there. That's actually a good pitch right there from Chris Flexen. Another kind of sad statistic for the Toronto Blue Jays. They flashed this one up in the pregame. Maybe some of you guys saw it, but 20 games right now is the scoreless streak in the first for the Toronto Blue Jays. And across the board, the OPS, I forget exactly what it was, but it was in the low 500s by the team in the first inning. That's not a good stat because, let's think about how this team has been playing baseball. One, we have been very aggressive in the first inning. And clearly that's not working at all because we haven't scored in literally 20 games. And then two, typically speaking, I'm pretty confident the first inning has the most runs overall out of any inning in baseball.
It's the most likely inning
you can jump on the pitcher.
Yeah, no, the pitcher's not ready to pitch at his best. As 2-2 comes to fly, it's outside 3-2. Trying to get the Blue Jays to break this streak right here. If you can get on base and give Bo Bichette up, full count now to Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Cowboy. Sorry to cut you off there, but just says how many likes for before the big 25? Like it up. That would be very helpful. But we're roughly 15 subscribers away. That one's going to be a ball four right there. To getting to 25,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new here or you've been watching for a while and you just never thought about clicking the button, it'd be very helpful, guys. That would look really good to us to see the big 25 next to Blue Jays today.
250,000, guys. That's incredible. So
feels good.
All right, here is Bo Bichette with Vladdy getting on with a leadoff walk. What can Bo do? Bo Bichette, 1 for 5 so far in this series. Let's see what he can do if he can jump on Flexen here in the first. The 16th pitch is coming up. Quick pitches him, and that's a strike.
We said we were going to take it. Listen, again, obviously some of the ones that we're taking here are strikes, but I prefer that than the alternative first pitch swinging ground ball, first baseman, you're done.
Agreed. Agreed. I would rather every single one of our batters in their first plate appearance take the first pitch.
Just take one. That's going to be 1-1 right there. Flexen 17 pitches right now. It was looking like it was going to be a pretty quick inning, but then that Vladdy Daddy walk has extended him. I don't know if I like or dislike that, though, because you almost want Flexen in the game as long as possible.
Right. I mean, how good is their bullpen, too? It's got to be pretty ass.
That's
a big bender.
Swinging a man
big
right
bender.
There. 1-2 on Bobo.
We'll probably talk about this at some point, Sylvester, but he's already starting up the conversation. But he was saying earlier, trade Bo Bichette for McMahon.
Jeez.
That's pretty hefty. We'll definitely talk about that at some point. We got a video coming out about it tomorrow. Oh, my God.
Fuck it. Do it. Do it. Trade him. Give me McMahon. Well, seriously, that was a bad one.
That was ugly. That curveball, for whatever effing reason, that's been pretty nasty, guys. But yeah, let's talk about it. McMahon. Also, shout out to JD Pony.
There you go, everybody.
If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button like JD Pony. Help us get 25K. We're almost there, guys.
W's in the chat. You guys let us know, too, when we hit it, okay? We can't see on our end when we're live, so you guys refresh the stream and let us know when the number changes over to 25. But yeah, finish what you were going to say.
Let's talk about it. So obviously that rumor came out today, and I mean, let's be real. Everybody's interested in Ryan McMahon. How could you not? Bad team, great contract, hitting his prime, plays third. Yes, everybody should want Ryan McMahon. Even if you're not even a competitive team, you should want Ryan McMahon. I'm going to be talking about it a lot more in the video tomorrow, but I want to hear your thoughts about it too, Nick.
Well, I mean, obviously, I'd love to have him on the squad. And correct me if I'm wrong, 2027, is that when he's...
Yeah, 4 more years, including this one.
And what is the pay?
You got $12 million for the next 2 years, including this year, and then $16 for the last 2.
Okay, so, a decent contract, but you're not going to break the bank with it either.
Yeah.
I'd be a little concerned about the Colorado effect a little bit. Coors Field, obviously, as we've seen, there's been some players that have come from there that haven't necessarily panned out as they should. I mean, for different reasons, right? Like Trevor Story, for instance, that guy was a MVP candidate when he was over there at Colorado, and then he has been dealing with a lot of injuries and stuff. But he goes over to Boston and hasn't really been the same, and we have seen that with some other guys too. Arenado, for the most part, has been good,
Yeah, most of the part. Now he's starting to hit the age. The age was starting to get to
think
him.
the age is getting to him, but I also think that there's just a cancer over there
Yeah,
in St.
that is
Louis.
true.
Like, I don't, like when you just have a bad organization, things are bad. I do think it's bad there. Let's play the Manoah graphic.
All right, Alec Manoah, King of the North. First pitch is going to be a ball. Let's hope for a better start. Let's go, Alec.
The one thing that I worry about too with McMahon, okay, so you have the Coors effect, and that's got to be something that you consider. But also too, and I do think that you're going to bring this up in your breakdown tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, everybody. Pay attention for that. But, are we really willing to sell more of the farm?
Ooh, nice Bills.
Good pitch right there, 2-1.
That's the thing, right?
What do we need to give up for this really good player, this all-star player?
Oh, you're giving up
Gold Glove
Barsher, Orvis Martinez probably, at least.
I think you're giving up more.
I agree, because our farm system is 24th ranked in baseball.
Yeah.
We have to give up a lot more, and the future's option. Yes, you got 4 years with him, but you got to bring him into a winning foundation, and you're not going to be doing that because we don't have one right now. We're ranked 22nd equally in runs scored and earned run average in all of baseball. That's your bottom 10 team.
And let's be completely honest with ourselves as well. What is it that Colorado has been ass at for a long time?
Ooh, that's going to be play by
Isaiah Carter. I thought that was going to be a base hit for sure, but dude looked like Superman out there. Leaping grab. That's going to be one gone. Decent contact by the leadoff hitter there. Dude, but Isaiah Carter for left said no.
Dude, I kept been doing a lot of that. I watched the highlights of last night's game, and he's been doing some really good defensive plays lately.
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, like Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, he's not been blowing the doors off or anything. But at this point, I'm actually not upset about the contract. Like,
he's doing what he's doing.
It is, and I'm okay with it. Nicky Lopez is up right now. This guy's not very good. We have an OPS of 586. To finish my thought there about the Ryan McMahon stuff, let's be honest with ourselves. Colorado, what do they need? Pitching. Who's our top prospect? Ricky Tiedemann. If I was Colorado and you were calling me on the phone and saying, hey, we want your arguably best player who signed to a great deal, who is a Gold Glover, and you have him for 4 more years, I'm saying, all right, you can have him.
Give me Ricky
you better give me Ricky Tiedemann and then something.
And that's a strikeout from Alec Manoah, King of the North. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Beautiful. Yeah. I agree. So I just don't think it's the right time. Like,
exactly.
Look, if we were like we were in 2015 with Alex Anthopoulos, where he was coming to the end of his contract and he needed to prove something, but we already had a great team. Like, we already had an amazing offense, a really good pitching staff. We just needed those extra pieces to get over the edge. McMahon ain't going to give us over the edge.
That's the thing, right? Like, I don't think that he's very good, but I don't think that he would necessarily do enough that, now we're on pace to win 100 games and we go to the, the playoffs and everything. That's going to be 1-1 right there on Sheets. Manoah at 10 pitches right now, so pretty efficient so far. Already got himself his first strikeout of the game. You guys let us know in the comments, and then stay tuned for Adam's video tomorrow at 10 a.m., guys, for a more in-depth breakdown on exactly what the rumor is, on exactly what was said, and what might go down in the future. 1-2 right now on Sheets.
That was a very good changeup from Alec Manoah. He said pregame, or I don't know if it was pregame or after his last start, but he was talking about that changeup. Hey, he did give up 2 homers off it, but he's not letting it fall out of the arsenal. He wants to keep it going, because it's a good effective pitch to get off the fastball. Of course, that's the whole point of it. So let's see what happens. Says,
Blue Jays today, are you actually only 15 away from 25K? Let me be completely honest with you guys. We are at 24,982 subscribers.
And Alec Manoah striking out another batter. Let's go,
baby. King Manoah.
Let's go. Okay, not a bad start from Alec Manoah. You had the changeup working, the slider working, the fastball working. It was working.
Yep.
It was working. Let's see if we can keep it going. Again, it's the worst team in baseball. But let's go.
18 is the answer. 18 subscribers away. So very close to 15.
Yeah, guys. Smash that subscribe button. Be part of the next wave, guys. This is a whole new milestone for the Toronto Blue Jays today, boys.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah. It might be. You never know. Like we said, it might influence them Hopefully we can get it this stream. I hope so. Rodeo 2.
Yeah, no,
that'd be sick.
that'd be very good, man. How is your channel doing right now? If you guys don't know, Rodeo 2, longtime viewer of this channel, really well spoken, by the way, knows a lot of baseball. I was on their channel, Blue Jays Buzz. You can go check it out for a different opinion on the Toronto Blue Jays and everything. I think he does some MLB The Show stuff there, but some really well-asked questions there that we had to talk about. You know, obviously Ross Atkins and Manoah and basically everything. But yeah, what's on the docket, Rodeo 2? I imagine you got to be making some content about the new trade rumors and everything like that. Also, Hazel May rocking the City Connect jersey?
Yeah, well, actually, I was about to say, speaking of City Connects, did you see that someone had a new video of the City Connect? It's like a pretty official.
I saw that everyone was like, okay, this is legit now. This is legit.
Someone had a video of it on Twitter.
Right.
Finding it in lids.
How can you just find
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. That's what I'm also thinking. Like, how do they just have these out already? Like I wonder if they, because they obviously, when they release it, the store, like, they obviously have to ship it to the stores beforehand.
So maybe the lid's just fucked up.
I wonder if someone fucked up and was like, oh, are we putting these out now?
Yeah,
and someone who probably doesn't care about baseball is like, whatever, like, put these out now.
Oh, like the manager doesn't know, and they're just like, okay, let's get it out now. It's possible,
it's
man.
possible.
Look, let's face it, we've both worked, retail, minimum wage clothing store jobs before.
Imagine if someone was like, oh, don't release the new wine. It's a secret in the community. And everyone's like, dude, I don't care. Like,
like, whatever. Want to know right now on Justin Turner.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
All right, want to know. Turner.
Yes, that one's going to be in there for a strike. How much are they going to cost? The Connect jerseys, I imagine that you're asking about. I would imagine it's going to be the same as a regular jersey.
Yeah, like a nice 180, on that. Get ready to whip out the wallets, everybody.
I literally just spent like a dumb amount of money today on something I didn't need. But,
No, you needed it, Nick.
You know what? I did. I definitely don't need a City Connect jersey, though. I would like one.
Yeah.
2-1 right now on Turner. That one is going to be
a ball. Okay.
3-1.
Yeah, what do you guys think about the City Connect? You know what? Like, it's funny. I go back and forth on how I feel. The video made it look a little bit better than the photo that we initially saw. I got to see it in person. Honestly, I got to see it on a player, too.
Yeah.
Like, that's what will make me change my mind.
No, I do hear that, man. Like, I think it's got potential. Flex and walks Turner right there. Well done, Turner. That is one of his best attributes. I think that the Connect jerseys have potential. I am kind of similar to Adam, that I've gone back and forth on it a bit. Like, there's been times that I've looked at it and I've been like, that looks kind of cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's been other times where I'm like, oh, actually, maybe I was misjudging it.
Right.
So, I don't know, man. I think that honestly just goes to show that the real answer is it's mid. So,
yeah, literally.
George Springer! No, never mind. That one looked really good off the bat.
Yeah, anything line drive in the air off George Springer, it's like, oh my God, really?
Bro, literally anything not on the ground by George Springer is like, holy shit, this is incredible. This is an improvement. Look, he's actually had a really good season.
Yes.
Again, we have to take everything with a grain of salt, folks, because who are we up against here? Like literally a AAA team, maybe even a double A team. So take it with a grain of salt.
This is Alejandro Kirk, now the captain, with an OPS now at 581. I think that's better than the last time we saw him. That one's downstairs, misses, ball one. 2 walks so far from Flexon. I think the name of the game here is you got to be patient. You got to be patient.
Look at Springer's batting glove. City Connect leak. Oh, okay.
Next time up, we'll take a look.
100%.
Are they purple?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing too. Like, even if if the jerseys are what they are, and it's true, the leaks are true, where's the purple? Are we just like mixing the red and blue together, and like that's the purple? We can use our imaginations. Like
is the actual main color of it like
a dark
purple that we can't really
tell?
See,
Yeah.
2-0 right now on Alejandro Kirk. That one is going to be called a strike, not a strike. Bad call, 2-1. They were purple and black. Wow. Love how anything that's purple and black now. It's like, City Connect.
Yeah, right.
2-1 right now on Alejandro Kirk.
2-1, yeah. Come on, Kirky. Patience. And we swing at one low fouled away 2-2.
MLB White Sox says, Blue Jays today, who would you want from the White Sox out of Robert Jr., Kopech, Wilson, Lee, Sheets, Crochet? I think I'd have to really dive in your team and look at it. I mean, on the surface, the easy answer is obviously Louis Robert Jr. Like, that kid is pretty good at baseball. But, you know, honestly, like, again, I still am not bought into the fact that the Toronto Blue Jays are in a position to be mortgaging their future and buying more assets, you know? Like, unless the guy is literally Shohei Ohtani, which it won't be, I just don't know how you could have somebody make that much of an difference.
And that's a 2-2 strikeout. Big. That curveball's gotten a lot of Blue Jays today. A ton. That's his 4th strikeout in 5 outs. Damn. All right. Now you got IKF coming up to the dish. Oh, yeah. Sylvester says we're selling 100. It feels that way, Sylvester. It feels that way. First pitch.
We got to wait and see, you know. You don't, again,
bad call, man.
Is this the beginning of a run? The one thing I'll say about this is even though I'm not putting too much weight on this Chicago White Sox series as a whole because they are terrible, are these guys getting confidence? Are they feeling momentum? Do they feel like they have an added sense of urgency? I hope so.
0-1 to kind of fluff that misses downstairs 1-1. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I think the way the schedule shapes out, I'm going to just double check here. I think the competition slowly gets better. Yeah. So it's not like you're like, no, crap, we're facing the Orioles tomorrow.
We're not like jumping into the heat of the fire right now. Because Pittsburgh's not awful. But, you know, like, they're not great either. That's a swing and a miss on a fastball. They are 1-2. And I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh got thumped today, actually.
Right.
They got ran over.
Actually, it does go Pittsburgh. Then the Orioles, that's sneaking up on us. The Orioles series is right after that, 4 games.
Yes.
But then again, you go Oakland, soft. Milwaukee will be tough for sure.
Then it's
just tough.
Yeah,
and then
honestly,
it's tough from there
like Oakland's the last, like, kind of reprieve. Milwaukee's going to be brutal. Like, dude, we might score negative runs in Milwaukee, you know? Like, just on the way that their pitching is. Cleveland is just insane at baseball. Boston is, arguably better than us.
Their pitching is really great.
Really, really good. Cleveland again.
Oh,
wow, foul that one off. Then Boston again. Then 4 games against New York.
Then 4 games against Houston. And then the 3 games against the AL West leaders, Seattle Mariners.
And then... I mean, San Fran's no walkover either.
And then it's the Diamondbacks who are struggling this year a little bit.
And then it'll be All-Star break. Wow. That's going to be a brutal stretch. There's no easy games in that stretch at all, man. No easy games, no walkover teams. But even the worst teams there are still, at the very least, at par with us, if not a bit better. Full count right now on Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Let's work this guy a bit more.
That's why you got to win today.
Correct.
You know, because then at the end of the day, like, okay, you won 5 of 6 against the White Sox. You needed to do that.
Yeah.
But you split against Detroit on the road. It's like, okay, it's forgivable with
you didn't split against them.
Right, we didn't. Right, I convinced myself that we did. No, you lost. Never mind.
You lost.
Never mind.
Yeah, but this salvages something a bit. You know, it salvages something a bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because it's like, you know, if you sweep them here, it's as if you split with Detroit and then won this series 2-1.
In total, you would have won at that stretch 6 of 10.
Which is what we need to do.
You need
for
to
the remainder of the season
now.
Also,
ground ball, foul. I think Turner was off on that pitch. Oh, yeah, because it's 3-2, 2 out.
We literally need to do that forever now.
Yep. And then going to Baltimore at home, you know, after Pittsburgh, you got to at least split. That's going to be tough.
That's going to be a tough one. That is going to be a tough one. Full count right now on IKF. 168 people watching, guys. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button. Smash the subscribe button. Like we said, we are legitimately... Hey, that's going to be a walk right there from Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 18 subscribers away from hitting 25,000 subscribers, guys. That'd be a massive accomplishment for us. We'd love for you guys to be along the ride with us. Your name will pop up right here. W's in the chat if you hit that button.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have Kevin Kiermaier coming up to the dish.
And with 2 outs here, guys, let's see what we can do. We've been pretty good this series with coming up with 2-out clutch hits.
Good.
Let's see if we can get it here.
Oh,
but not with 2 outs. 2 outs. With 2 outs, I mean. Not with runners in scoring position, as that one's in there for a strike.
Yeah, 0-1. Angel got paid to retire, says Dewey. Listen, man. I know that a lot of people are happy that Angel Hernandez retired. I'm actually not happy, man.
I'm sad.
I'm sad about it because all of the memeable moments from Angel Hernandez, like that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
0-2 right now on Kevin Kiermaier. It was a guilty pleasure watching this guy fuck up and then like screaming at the television and being like, "You're so stupid, Angel."
Yeah.
You know.
Now we have to find a new Angel. A lot of people are saying I think it's CB Buckner. There's the next Angel Hernandez.
Okay,
He's coming up.
That's the thing. Like we got to find a new one. 0-2 deals. Kevin Kiermaier swings the one he shouldn't have. I'm seeing 69 in the chat.
Let's go.
Who is it gonna be? I'm thinking it's Tom Dinder. Listen, it's been a while since I put you up here, Tom Dinder, for 69.
Let's
you
go.
earned it today. You earned it today, Tom.
Let's go. Shout out to you, Tom. Buffalo legend. 0-2 on Kevin Kiermaier. Trying to come up with a clutch hit. That one's outside, missing 1 and 2. Okay.
180 legends in the chat, guys. 1-2 on Kevin Kiermaier. Runner at first, runner at second. Flexing at 42 pitches right now for the Chicago White Sox.
If you haven't noticed.
That is a lot with only 5 outs that he's recorded so far. Not doing very good. Deals.
Oh my God. That's 5 strikeouts now for Flexen through 2 innings, and he's dominating us. He's dominating us, even though he's going to give up 3 walks. He's dominating us.
Yeah, he hasn't actually given up a single hit yet. That's one that you got to foul off, though. That was a 92.
Yeah.
It was on the outer half, but it was also still in the zone. It was fully in the zone.
You could have made contact.
You have to foul that off on 2 strikes. You just have to. You know, you can't have somebody blow a 92 past you in the MLB. Not Chris Flexen. Unacceptable, Kevin Kiermaier. I say unacceptable. Flexen is flexing, says MLB White Sox. That's got to be a first. You've been holding on to that one all season, eh? First time you get to say it. Cy Young flexing. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of Cy Youngs against the Toronto Blue Jays. And they're really talking up right now. And I mean, I got to agree with him. I own him in fantasy, and he is really good. But Tariq Skubal over there on Detroit. You know, Detroit's not necessarily, not all of their young guys are panning out, but like that guy is looking like he's the next ace in the MLB type thing.
Speaking of next aces in the MLB, did you see that Paul Skeens, 22 innings, he's got like a 264
that guy
so
looks
far.
Pretty good too.
Yeah. And we're not going to be seeing him or Jones, so they both pitched today.
Right.
Yeah, they're not going to see him this weekend, so we got lucky there. All right, looking at Alec Manoah. I mean, yeah, like I said off the top, tale of 2 stories right here, where it's like you've got a guy who looked like he was last year, and then you got 2022 Alec Manoah. Which one are we going to see today? So far, 1 inning.
Good.
They look good.
Yep.
Let's see what happens here, guys.
Yeah, we'll see what it is, man. It really does feel like you're rolling the dice with this dude, and you know sometimes you're gonna get lucky, and then there's just gonna be other times where you don't. I feel like this is one of those ones though where getting lucky is more likely because the quality of the competition is not very good. Deals. That one is gonna be a strike. 0-1. I am very interested to see how Alec Manoah performs against the Orioles because he will be up against those Orioles. That's a really quality lineup, man.
Yeah.
So,
that's a base hit.
That's one that,
too.
yeah, that Isaiah kind of left, got close to it, but incapable of getting that one. And that is going to be a double to lead off the bottom of the second.
All right. Already runner in scoring position, guys. Let's strand him here. Got 174 people watching. If you haven't already, you got to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Yes, that was literally a hanging
right in the middle.
And was that a curveball? Is that 78? I've never seen him throw 78.
That's not his slider?
Slider's like 84, 80, 83. 78. I don't know what the hell that was. Maybe changeup would not spin like that. Oh my God, that's a 76.
Oh, and that's gonna get.
And that's going back to the base, going third. And he's safe. Oh, okay, we advanced to third.
Wow. Okay. Wild pitch right there, everybody. That one is Alec Manoah is just giving it to them right now, folks.
I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. Maybe he's losing the grip of this slider?
That's what I'm like. Let me take a look.
He doesn't have a curveball. That's why I'm shocked. I'm like, why is it so slow?
That's why I thought it was a slider too. But let me take a look right now at the Game Day app and see what that pitch actually was. Can I see it? Slider.
Why is it out? Was it 78?
78 mile per
Why
hour
was
slider.
it 78? That's weird.
I don't know.
Okay, well now we got a runner at third with nobody out, so this is a prime opportunity for the White Sox to get ahead here. Okay. Come on, Alec, find it. And that's middle.
That's gonna be.
Oh, it's shallow. It's shallow. Someone make the catch and no advance. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. One out. Okay. Let's do that exact same thing again.
Yes.
We're okay. Chat, are we cooked, says Brandon? Chat, answer him. I'm going to answer him.
We're not cooked.
We're not
cooked. Not yet. Also, too, everybody, look, even if they score this run, which, like, statistically speaking, they should, we're dealing with Flexen. Yes, he hasn't let us get a hit yet. But still, like, he's walking guys. He's getting himself into some minor spots. So I do think that we should be able to put up some runs today. That one's going to be outside. Okay. That will be ball 1.
Tighter spin right there.
Paul DeYoung here, the Blue Jay legend, everybody. He was on this team for a solid couple weeks. Terrible. Just legitimately so awful deals. That one is outside again.
The only reason why we got him is because Bo Bichette got hurt on that, I think it was Canada Day. And, yeah.
We caught him like 2 weeks later. So.
Yeah, literally.
2-0 right now on Paul DeYoung, batting .226 with the White Sox, which is actually way better than what he was doing with the Jays. That one is fouled away.
Okay. 2-1. Manoah, king of lipping off, maybe. Well, yeah.
Listen, he does do that quite a bit, everybody. If you can back it up with 7 innings scoreless, lip off as much as you want. If you go 4 innings giving up 6 earned runs, no lipping off for you.
2-1. That was middle, and he just misses. My God, we are flirting with danger.
I know.
Danger,
That's
Alec.
Gunnar Henderson.
That's gone. That's gone.
2-2 right now on Paul DeYoung.
That would
Speaking
be 2-0.
of Gunnar Henderson, actually, he's leading the league right now in homers, and he hit a grand slam today.
Yeah,
what a find for the Baltimore Orioles.
All right. 2-2. Deals. Oh my God! The fact that Paul DeYoung
went for that.
Yeah, he literally checked the swing on a 90-mile-per-hour pitch on his face.
Yeah. Wow. This guy's terrible. It's the battle of the AAA boys right here.
God.
Full count right now on Paul DeYoung. Don't walk him, Manoah. Don't walk him.
Got a feeling. Something in my gut says he's walking or hitting him right here.
Let's see. Alec doing
off.
a little pump fake that he likes to do.
Yeah,
when he doesn't know what to throw.
Yeah, literally, he could have been stealing. I don't even know why they do the pump fake to third. Like, he's literally not going. All right, full count pitch. Yet again. Kirk setting up outside, deals, and the slider gets him. And King Manoah.
Paul DeYoung there strikes out swinging. He shouldn't have swung at that one, but he did. King Manoah.
King of the North. Or some of you are saying king of the shit. But... clearly not here.
Yeah, right now, he had a leadoff double, then he threw a wild pitch, but nobody's come around yet.
No
one's come around yet. Now they need a base hit to do anything, and they got Fletcher up, who's got an 18% chance of giving it to them. I like our chances right now.
I do.
Bottom of the second, Manoah fires. That one's going to be inside ball 1. He's unhappy about that one.
Manoah's hopping off the mound like something's wrong with him.
Are you okay?
And here comes John Schneider. Hold on, let's listen in. Uh-oh. I think he might be dealing with something here.
What?
Is something bothering Manoah? Maybe that's why he's losing his command. Is there an issue? Oh, he's feeling his knee. He's feeling his knee. Oh, my God.
Are we really doing this?
Let's see it. We're probably going to play some audio. No. Wincing. Wow.
Like what? What is?
He's hurt and
he's gone.
He's out of the game.
He's gone. Wow.
Manoah's out of the game.
Alec Manoah has left the game, everybody.
Oh my God. What the? Oh my God. Who are we pitching now? Okay, it's Trevor Richards. He's getting warmed up. He's got to get warmed up quick, but this might take a while, guys. Wow, Alec Manoah is out of the game with an apparent injury. And he's going into the clubhouse now. Oh, my.
This game just got a lot harder.
Yep. Yeah, this game got a lot harder. Now we're going to have to manage to not give up a lot of runs with this bullpen. Pearson, no, it's going to be Trevor Richards, everybody. Trevor Richards is coming into this game. He was taking off the hoodie, and he was getting warmed.
This is going to be a Trevor Richards situation for sure.
Wow, and just like that, the sweep is hanging by a thread.
Well, it's going to be a lot harder now, guys. It is
Oh
going to
my
be a lot
God.
harder now because you're going to have bullpen literally the entire game at this point. Trevor Richards can go 3 max usually.
Dude, this is where we're missing someone like a Bowden or a Yariel.
Yariel Rodriguez would be great. This is just shit luck, everybody. The bullpen is going to need to put up today, folks. They have not been capable of doing it literally all year at this point. We have one of the worst bullpen ERAs in the entire MLB.
Yeah.
This is one of those opportunities, though, where we're relying on them so we can get the sweep.
Okay.
Also, as well, offense, you better put up 5 or 6 today, boys.
This is one where you have to score 6 runs. I predicted 6-5 we would win. That's what we're looking like we're going to need at least.
Yeah.
So yesterday, just to give us updates on who may not be coming in, you had Green pitch an inning, you had Cabrera pitch an inning, and Tim Meza pitch an inning. So both lefties have pitched an inning.
Honestly, that's good for us because John
No
Schneider,
lefties, please.
Yeah, I don't need to do any of that, mumbo jumbo.
Right.
He's a lefty.
And Cabrera has actually pitched back-to-back games, so he is for sure not going to be in here. Thank God.
Good.
Eric Swanson got optioned after Monday, so he pitched as well. Pearson pitched Monday. He could probably pitch again. And Pop pitched Monday. He could probably pitch again. Actually, Pearson pitched 2 innings. We'll see. He'll probably be the last resort, but that's going to be the kind of guys who are may or may not be available today.
Yeah. Okay, everybody, 200 people in the chat right now. If you haven't already done so, hit the like, smash the subscribe button. 15 subscribers away from hitting 25,000 on this channel. That would be big, everybody. We got a game here for the rest of the No, not boo. Not boo.
My finger slipped. My finger slipped.
A celebration. IKF can pitch today, says Daniela. Listen, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, my understanding, has been okay, actually, on the mound so far for the Toronto Blue Jays,
Tom Dinder is asking who is our long relief pitcher. It's literally Trevor Richards.
For sure.
But, he can give you 2. Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
He hasn't pitched this series, so maybe. And there's an off day tomorrow, so they might stretch him out.
I think you have to today, right?
To.
Like you're 1 out away from getting through the second, which means you're going to have 7 more innings of baseball to go. If he does 3, that brings you to the 5th, or that brings you through the 5th. Excuse me. So you have 4 more innings after that. Then you bring in, one of Zach Pop or whoever you said. Look, he needs 3 today. He needs 3, actually.
Yeah, he does. Shante, totally off-topic question, saying, do you ever think of Santiago Espinal? I actually thought of him yesterday when I found out he's actually the worst qualified third baseman in WAR this year.
Really? That sucks, man. That's too bad. I always liked Santiago Espinal. I thought he had a great work ethic on him, and he did show some promise, but, he's definitely been going through it the past couple of years right now. And, well, with stud Isaiah Kiner-Falefa out here, just no room for him.
There's no room. Do you think it's a lose now? I think more likely than not it will be.
It's going to be a lot more difficult because now you are 100% relying on your offense to come clutch. They got to pick up the pitching here. We know that the bullpen is going to give up a few runs. It will. We're 28th in baseball, my understanding, unless things have changed in terms of ERA. So they're going to give up some runs. How much can the offense support the bullpen today?
I wonder if I should live bet on the White Sox to win.
What is the?
It's plus 130.
It's not bad.
It just went to plus 135.
Well, there you go.
Oh no, plus 130. Oh no, now back to 130. Screw it, I'm gonna do it. I think that's a smart bet.
Yeah. Keeping in mind it is the White Sox, but this is the Blue Jays bullpen.
It's now White Sox versus Blue Jays bullpen. The matchups now is now this is our AAA staff versus theirs.
It is. Trevor Richards, though, has been pretty good. Gave up a run or two the last time, I think. Or he did in that Detroit game.
Yeah.
The last one in Detroit. I'm not sure what he's done since then. But bottom of the second, everybody. 2 outs, runner at third. So already a bit of a jam here for Richards. 1-0 is the count. So stepping in mid at bat here. Let's see how he does.
Come on, Richards steals.
First pitch. That one's going to be high right there. 2-0. Yeah,
that was a long layoff because you had to get enough time for Richards to get warmed up. That's always got to be the most stressful situation. Oh, crap, I'm in the game.
So if I'm Dominic Fletcher right here, I'm going to wait till he throws the strike. He just did right there, 2-1. But, I'm thinking this has got to be the one that's going to be really tough for Richards here. We're sitting on the bench. We have no intention of going in. You don't think that you're going to be needed for another hour or so. And now all of a sudden you're in a situation, and that one is absolutely cranked, and that is going to be caught.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Good.
George Springer. Really hard hit baseball. We needed a little bit of luck there, everybody. It went the Toronto Blue Jays' way. George Springer gets the catch, and was nothing.
Yeah, that was a floater over the strike zone, and when Richards, when his changeup isn't perfect, it can get absolutely destroyed.
It can get clobbered, folks. It needs to be so deceptive, and that is why Trevor Richards is definitely a hit or miss, too. Yeah. Sometimes it's incredible, sometimes it's not so much. We need the incredible today.
It's time to be incredible on the offense. The boys are coming back up, and I think it's going to be the top of the lineup. Davis Schneider is going to be kicking it off, and then you got Dalton Varsho and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's time to go get it. Time to go get it.
Yeah, absolutely, everybody. Toronto Blue Jays offense so far, a couple walks, but have not been able to get any hits off of Flexen. The guy's already getting close to pushing 50 pitches. So, I mean, they are working them, which is something that I really like to see. Now you do need to start actually hitting them, though.
Yeah, we have no hits so far, guys. 3 walks.
Chris saying Richards got away with one there. He definitely did, everybody. He definitely did. But that is the beautiful thing about playing the Chicago White Sox, right? You're going to get away with a bit more that you wouldn't against other teams. I think if we played, if this was really any other game in June, we probably assuredly lose. Because it's the White Sox, we still have a chance.
Yeah, there was many pitches in that Alec Manoah injury inning where they were middle.
100%. Middle. 100%. Yeah, the fastball was literally just right there for them. Yeah. And the slider, too, was there a couple times, and when it was missing, it was, way missing.
Yeah.
Paul DeYoung should have taken a walk. It just goes to show how terrible he is at baseball.
All right, well, we're coming back up looking at the wins above replacement leader since Davis Schneider's debut, and it is, in fact, Davis Schneider, Varsho, Jansen, Kirk, Guerrero.
That's kind of shocking to me that Alejandro Kirk has the fourth most
shocking, actually,
on the Toronto Blue Jays, right? He just hasn't been playing very well. And I mean, Vladdy is, I guess I can see Guerrero, but Kirk, kind of wild. All right, Babe Schneider, everybody, opportunities here.
First pitch to him is going to be a ball outside, not even close. Let's go, Babes.
Davis Schneider, everybody, 831 OPS. We need more of these guys, right? This is the type of what am I trying to say right now? Unexpected breakouts that, nobody saw coming, come out of nowhere, and they fill up your roster. And I was talking to people on the Long Toss, actually, the other day. Shout out to the Walk Off podcast, but on the Long Toss. And I was saying, we really haven't had too many of those guys in that Vladdy, Bo, and Biggio era ever since they came up. You've had Manoah. You've had Kirk for a stretch. Now he's falling off. And then you have Davis Schneider. And that's really it, when you think about it.
2-1 to Davis Schneider. That's going to be upstairs 3-1. Look, Flexen is not throwing at all close to competitive right now.
Yeah.
You got to really be waiting for your pitch. You got to be patient. This is where you got to be even more patient than anything.
Yeah.
More selective, because if you're not throwing consistent strikes, they're not going to give you the borderline calls. And that's ball 4. It's not even close. That's just 4th walk of the day. Yeah, he's got 5 strikeouts, but also his 4th walk. Just be patient.
Look, we're going to cash this in eventually, right? He's giving us free passes. This is why his stuff plus is terrible. Now you got Dalton Varsho up here. Chop that wood, King, but only if it's there for you.
Yeah. Scott Farr bringing up the fact that, Manoah's velocity was down, and we noticed that right away in the second inning. That the hit he gave up, the double, that was in the dirt, going nowhere, though, was a 78-mile-per-hour slider. That's way down. Way down.
Yeah, I don't really know what the issue was with him. It could have been a leg thing. It also could have been an arm thing, too. I don't know. I didn't really see what it was, so we're going to have to wait for that update.
Laura Lee Z saying, Sportsnet says apparent soreness. I mean, I think they're probably pulling exactly what we're seeing. It's apparently a soreness.
Right.
It looks like.
Yeah, but they don't know where, and they're not sure. You know?
Don't know.
1-0 right now on Dalton Varsho, everybody. Chris Flexen, 50th pitch coming up here. A little mound meeting going on. Let's go, Dalton Varsho. Chop the wood. This guy's going to give it to you. 209 batting average for our show. Want that to be a bit higher, but the home runs are exactly where they need to be right now. He's got 10. That should put him on pace for over 30.
Yeah, 30 RBIs this year. That's very good.
There you go.
1-0. On chopping that one. Varshot's in there for a strike. 1-1. Blister on his knee. That would be a really weird
That'd be
place.
I don't even know how you do that, like
just like rub your knee on the ground like for several hours.
Jesus.
1-1. Varsho. Wow, that's not even close, man.
Dude, this guy is all over the place. Like,
I'm putting the chick a little call if I'm the manager. Just don't swing, guys.
Never swing.
Don't swing till 2 strikes.
2-1 right now on Chris Flexen. This guy is wild. I'd be more concerned about my safety than getting on base, honestly. And that is going to be that's the thing, man. Like, he actually has some good pitches sometimes.
Yeah,
but
you're just not expecting it. So
it's kind of like my golf game, right? It's like there's some times where it's like, oh my god, that's amazing. But most of the time, we're throwing 76 upstairs.
That one is thrown over to David Schneider. His helmet falls off. Thanks, Hump. Picks it back up for him. 2-2 on Varsho. Come on. Nobody out here, and a leadoff batter on. Got to get something cooking, man. Especially, again, no Alec Manoah. If you're just tuning in, left the game with an apparent injury. We got to get cooking. That's not even close.
Full count
these are not even competitive.
I think you need to pounce on this guy while he's in the game. Because, look, I'm sure that their bullpen is bad. I just can't possibly imagine anybody that's worse than this, though.
Yeah.
Full count on Chris Flexen. In fact, I'm shocked that his ERA is in double digits.
Right.
Flexen, 53 pitches, fires. That one is going to be in there for a strike.
Get on a play.
Fouled.
Get on a play.
And
that's
unlucky. And that is going to be 1 out right there. We were hoping that one would somehow get into the stands. It didn't.
All right, now it's time for Vladdy Daddy. Show up. All right. Yeah, look at this. Balls, 26. Strikes, 28. That is a awful ratio.
Yeah,
all right.
Exactly, man.
Vladdy.
Take all the way.
Oh, my God. See, we're getting over anxious, Vladdy. Vladdy, I was going to say, Vladdy worked the walk his first time up. Maybe he'll be patient. Clearly, it was Jason right there.
No. 0-1 right now on Guerrero. Don't swing until you get 2 strikes, man. I really, that is the strategy here.
Oh, my God.
Okay, you know what? You swing at that one, but you got to catch it.
Yeah, that was a hanging off-speed pitch, 85 upstairs, and you missed. And yes, Scott, Flexen did use the pitch for Seattle, and this is where all the mid to bad pitchers go. They go to the dumps in Chicago South Side.
0-2 right now on Vladdy Daddy. Also, sidebar, guys. I spy with my little eye. Somebody in the stands who has just the wildest M&M, like M&M's, the candy thing on. Very interesting. 0-2. Deals. That was going to be ground ball.
Yes!
And through the hole.
Let's go.
Worried about the double play. It didn't happen, though. Now you got runner at first, runner at second. Only 1 out here. And you got Bo Bichette up.
Let's go, Bobo. Chris Sampson saying 300 batting average. Vladdy, I think if that's what it is. It was very close. It was 295.
This could make it 300,
This could make it 300 right
It'll be right around there for sure. Yeah, through the gap right there, everybody. You love to see it. Now Bo Bichette. This is going to be very tough for Bo, but stay patient.
Stay patient. Struck out on that ugly curveball. And there it is. And
This could be a run.
Yep,
This will absolutely be a run, everybody. 1-0 Toronto Blue Jays.
Let's go.
Over the Chicago White Sox. I think Vladdy had to stay at second right there.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine, though. Bo Bichette did literally the complete opposite of what I said. Fuck me, though, because it's 1-0.
Here's the thing. You got to hit those hanging breaking balls. Bo struck out on that breaking ball. But when he recognized it, he's like, okay, that's going to be right over the heart of the dish. I'm going to smack it.
Exactly.
Good
and
stuff.
He did just get through, or just past the third baseman, mind you, just kind of underneath his glove there. 1-0 Jays over the White Sox. We need it, everybody. We need some runs today. Justin Turner now. That one's going to be called strike.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
We're saying it's 298 average with an 812 OPS for Vladdy. Great. Make
Good.
it look really good, Vladdy.
Davey Boy saying not the best defense at third. I completely agree. That actually probably should have been kept in the infield. Maybe even if you're really good, you make that out.
I might have missed it. Did he dive to his right and like?
He had a diving play, but he was actually really close to it.
Yeah.
Like you'd think he would at least stop it from going to the outfield, but
Well,
didn't.
That's the White Sox for you.
Exactly. 1-1 right now on Justin Turner. Yeah, actually, realistically, he probably should have stopped it there and gotten
Maybe
out of
A
David
out.
Schneider.
Yeah.
Because David Schneider would be running at him. So 1-1 right now on Turner.
Come on. People calling for no double play.
That would kill it. Can't
1-1.
kill it. Flexion.
And
That's literally two.
and
Yeah, that's
it's gonna be
literally
a
the double play. Unless the White Sox
Oh my
but they did not.
God.
They almost White Sox there.
They
He did the
almost.
weirdest spin move I've ever seen in my life. That's not textbook at all. I'm sure that their
made it
managers
work.
made it work
though.
somehow. Not ideal,
Oh.
everybody. You got to get more off Flexen. We'll take the 1 run, but you got to do a bit more than that.
Yeah, they're gifting it to you, and you just can't do it. But it is what it is. We are up 1. Blue Jays will take it. Guys, we got 210 people in here already. If you haven't, hit that like button. And also, more importantly, if you have not subscribed to our channel, Blue Jays Today, please, we encourage you guys. We're about like 15 away from 25,000 subscribers. So if you, please, it would make the boys' night. If you could hit that subscribe button, get us there, that would be great. That would be fantastic. If you're just tuning in, no Alec Manoah. He's out of the game now. Apparent injury, apparent soreness, according to the boys at Sportsnet, boys and girls at Sportsnet.
Yeah.
And we don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Not sure just yet.
If he is injured, who the hell is gonna start?
I was just
in the
thinking that.
rotation?
Actually. I was like, if he's going to need to go on a little IL stint or something, like,
Is Joriel ready to come back up?
I
don't know.
think so. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think so. That's one of those situations that you do not want to see, especially with the upcoming stretch coming now.
Oh yeah.
If this is going to sound bad, if I was to pick anybody to get hurt in the rotation, it would be Manoah.
Right,
It's not like we're losing Gosman or Kikuchi or somebody like that. But, still, it raises more questions about, who the fuck is going to give us innings here?
Right. Bam saying, is Francis ready? Well, even, I don't know. We haven't heard many updates, but even if he is, it's like, can he pitch?
Is Francis good?
Because he wasn't good.
I'm not sure about that one just yet, folks. 178 people in here, guys. Toronto Blue Jays up by 1. Looking to bring out the brooms for the first time this year. Would be nice. Jordan Keats.
Let's go!
No, saying SB season going well.
Softball season.
Softball season. Okay, there you go. Batting 857 with 5 ribbies.
Oh my God! Call up Jordan Keats
Jeez,
to the Toronto Blue Jays.
Are you batting 857, or do you have is that your OPS, or do they even have those statistics in softball?
Yeah, maybe keep track of it yourself. That one's down low.
857. Oh shit.
I remember in that softball league that we played, I think I batted 900.
Right.
It was just stupid.
Yeah, most of the time you're getting on.
I literally.
1-0 on Ramos. That one's gonna be fouled off right there. 1-1.
Yeah, 8, 9, and 1. Richards, make it clean and make it easy, man. In the game, we need him to go at least 3 innings here, man, to really bridge over to the good part of the bullpen. As that one's fouled away, 1-2. Averaging 857 with 5 RBIs and 5 runs scored too. Is it what kind of softball team is it? Is it slow pitch, 3 pitch? What is it? Hey, shout out to Jason Norris. Adam, how are you, old friend? I used to work with Jason a lot back at Actual Purpose. So shout out to you, Jason. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're enjoying. What am I saying? You're not enjoying this Blue Jay season. You're like all of us.
2-2 right now on Ramos. Richards, 7 pitches in right now. Got to be good, like we said. We're relying on him today.
Got to get him going. Got to get him cooking. Richards probably got 40 to 50 pitches in his tank, so we got to keep an eye on that. We want him to go a certain amount of innings, fouled away.
Yeah.
But you got to keep in mind the pitch count.
Yeah, 100%. 8 pitches in. Do you guys have something to give away for the 25,000th subscriber, says Tom Dither? Well, I'll tell you what, like we were really thinking that we wanted to do another one of those like fun, interactive streams. We did it when we quit our jobs.
Yeah.
Getting 25,000 subscribers, that'd be a nice little change of pace, maybe a Friday night sometime or honestly whenever. We'll do something like that, get the drinks going, get some Q&As up, get some games, and then potentially a little giveaway as well.
I think that'd be great.
Fuck me, we completely forgot. In the half inning, we'll talk about something. 2-2 right now, bottom of the third.
Oh, yeah.
Richards.
Fouled away. Yeah, lots of stuff coming up soon, guys. We will absolutely do that 25K stream, and I think it's a great idea. We should be doing a giveaway. So if you guys help us get there, join the stream. You can get some free BJT merchandise that you've seen us wear on the Blue Jays Today show as well, on the set. And on our website. That one's check swing.
This is pretty good at bat here by Ramos. Yeah. Speaking of giveaways, though, stay tuned, guys, for that half inning because we are giving away literally stuff today.
Literally.
Completely forgot to bring this up earlier, but we will.
Yeah. 3-2. Full count. That is going to be driven.
Hit pretty hard, but it is going to be caught by George Springer, one out right there. Good at bat by Ramos, but can't get himself on base. Maldonado now, who is just terrible at hitting. He's never been a good hitter at all. I'm genuinely shocked that he's still in the MLB. Like you got to imagine that there's got to be some better catcher out there that can do more than this. But
see, the thing about Maldonado, he's one of those guys where it's like he calls such a great game and like is such a great leader that we don't see on the stat sheet. But obviously, this is Chicago, and he's on the bottom barrel now. So for them, it's honestly perfect. Like we don't have anybody here, so let's just get a guy who's a great leader and be this guy. That's it.
I guess, man. 0-1 right now on Maldonado, who had a negative 23 OPS plus.
because that's why he was on Houston for all those World Series years because he was such a great game caller.
Well, and also too, I mean, they didn't need the offense either.
Yeah, exactly.
They had so many other guys doing it.
Exactly.
0-2 on Maldonado. Yeah, just having literally an atrocious season. They signed him for 2 years, says Paul. Did they actually? Okay.
No, that makes sense. You're not going to be competitive.
Yeah,
bring this guy in, have him kind of teach people stuff. Ground ball.
That's an out.
Should be an out right here.
Yes, it is.
It's always scary at Bo Bichette throwing.
100%. 2 gone very quickly, though. That's nice for Richards. Also, shout out to the guy that was just on screen with the Oilers jersey in the background. Edmonton Oilers go into Game 4 against the Dallas Stars today. They are down 2-1, if I'm remembering correctly. So, got to even out the series right here for the Canadian team. Bottom of the third right here, Corey Julks with the 300 batting average. One of the few guys who is doing it right now on Chicago. That's going to be a ball.
Down low. Jason Norris asking, I have a real question for the both of you. Has this season felt like more of a grind than most years? Are you optimistic? Sure you are. But honestly, what's your vibe right now about this season?
1-0 right now on Julks steals. That one's going to be base hit, and Julks stays hot right now. It's going to be a 2-out base hit.
Honestly, it's interesting because this is the first time we're experiencing a season like this. So from a content creating standpoint, it's a very different vibe. Trying to be optimistic, but also when the writing's on the wall and you gotta be firing John Schneider, gotta be firing everybody else. It's you gotta make content on that, and that does well. So it's a different environment. But in terms of a grind, it's been actually pretty easy because this is all we're doing now. This is all we're doing. It's pretty good.
Richards. Deals. That one is hit, and
gonna be caught. Good.
It will be caught right there. Some solid contact off of Trevor Richards, but nothing finding too much grass other than the single right there. So Blue Jays going to be back up on the sticks. You got Springer, you got Kirk, you got Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. This could even be the last inning of Chris Flexen. So last opportunity here to pounce on him. Would be nice to get some more.
Yeah. What are we going into the fourth?
Going into the fourth, but his pitch count is pretty high right now, so
we'll see. I hope he goes at least one more, or we just destroy him right here.
Doesn't
matter.
He can get out of the game, but we got to be up by 5.
We gotta be.
That's what it is, man. Just get the hits off of them, get the burn or the runs going. Opportunities right now. 165 people watching, guys. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button. We're very close to 25K, like we have been saying. MLB White Sox says, I got to go. Have a good stream. You guys are great all time. By Go Jays, 7-4 White Sox still. Still, yeah, I mean, I predicted that as well, man. I'm not honestly off of my prediction yet, even though we are up 1-0. I did anticipate a bit more offense than what is happening right now. The White Sox offense is just so terrible, and the Toronto Blue Jays haven't been capitalizing as much as they need to either. So, tale of two bad teams.
Yeah. Look, I think we're so close. I think there's going to be one inning where we will burst through. And if we don't, then, God, let's pack it up, boys.
Well,
like,
that's the thing, right? Like, that's when you go on to lose the game, and then you look back at the missed opportunities, and you go, hey, remember that inning where, it was 2 people on with only 1 out? Why didn't we do more there,
Actually, I got an update. We're 1 for 3 with the runners in scoring position so far. Honestly, ever since I started keeping track, I've been somewhat happy.
It's been better than we've expected, yeah. Look, the offense is still a problem in my opinion, but over the last little bit, it has been getting better. I do think that an element of that, too, is the quality of the competition. We got to keep factoring that in. And apparently, we just keep missing these good pitchers, Like, we haven't been up against a legitimate ace in, like, at least several weeks. So we'll see how we do against, some real guys. George Springer right now lined out in the second, hard hit baseball, batting .203 on the year. I mean, still not good, but starting to get better. This series is helping his numbers a bit. That one's going to be outside 2-0.
Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, I think before this game, he was 4 for 5 with a lot of walks, RBIs, a homer. It's funny. You think, like, oh, this is going to boost my stats. It's like, he's still batting .203. So we can do that one's way outside. 3-0.
3-0.
You are taking all the way right here.
I mean, Flexen is just atrocious, guys. Like, this guy's just gifting it to us, everybody. He's just gifting us. Jason Norris is saying, call me romantic, but I still think that they can save this season.
It's
you're not
romantic,
the only one, man. You're not the only one. We hope that you're on to something there.
Yeah. There's always dramatic. There's always a flavor of, like, if they can all just do this, then this is how they get back to postseason in, like, a lot of our content. So we're with you, man. Like, 3-1 to Springer. That one's going to be a strike. Yeah.
Springer, come on.
Like, that's a strike.
Full count right now on George Springer.
We know you can't see the ball right now, but that's a strike.
I don't know if he was just trying to sell it or what he was doing.
Sell it, probably, yeah.
Like, that's, obviously.
Full count. Deals to Springer.
That one is cranked down the line, but it goes foul.
See, we need that. That exit velocity is, like, good. 98 right there, not 100.
That is, like, right up there for sure, yeah.
Come on. Kirky on deck. Full count to Springer. Man, like, Springer's problem this whole year is, like, there's been no approach. There's been no approach. I just swing to swing. So we can do here in a full count pitch. That one misses very low. Yep. There you go. Thank you,
Chris. Thank you. Thank you, Flexen.
Now it's the captain.
This guy is awful.
He's so bad. How many walks is this now? 5?
Gotta be, yeah.
Like, I gotta check.
I mean, it is free pass city today. The fact that we're only up by 1 is actually just, that's a disservice to everybody. Okay,
5.
No double play here, Alejandro Kirk. We know that you like to do it occasionally. Actually, probably more than occasionally.
More than occasionally. Get it up in the air.
Just get another walk, honestly. Like,
thank God.
There you go.
Hit through the shortstop. No double play. Thank God.
Okay, Alejandro flirted with danger right there, but he got it through. Now we got 2 on, no out. Flexen is awful.
I love it. Come on, IKF. This is the bad part of the lineup. We need something cooking here. God. Is that Paul DeYoung over there?
I don't know, man. Dude, they've had multiple times where they probably should keep it in the infield.
Yeah.
They just don't.
That is
They
Paul.
just don't, man.
All right,
IKF here.
69
not as concerned with the double play.
69 pitches and 269 batting average. Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, I saw it stacking on there. I had to say it.
There you go.
All right. Connor Falefa takes one there for a strike. IKF.
He took a walk earlier in this game, but, who hasn't? That one is
through
again.
He's going to score.
Bro, what is this
Let's go.
infield defense, man?
Oh, it's
like
bad.
That feels like it bounced off him. It's 2-0,
Let's
though.
go.
We'll take it.
Let's go. 2 for 4 with runners in scoring position.
Wow.
And the boys are cooking.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa, man. We are cooking with gas today against the Chicago Shit Sox.
Yeah, like that was another one hit.
Look at it.
Oh
What
my
are you doing?
God. That guy's so
No,
bad.
He's terrible. That guy is legitimately awful.
Wow,
man.
we should not be winning 2-0.
No,
right
we
now.
shouldn't. No, we
should
shouldn't.
not be winning 2-0.
These guys are so bad. They are so. I thought we were bad. This is bad.
Oh, and we're bunting.
You might as well, man. They can't, get an out. Yeah, they do get one there, but still a good bunt by Kevin Key.
That was a clear sacrifice bunt. That's a good play to bring up Babes Schneider. That's a great play there. That's a good play.
100%. David Schneider right now. Opportunity with 2 runners on base, everybody. Runner at second, runner at third for David Schneider. Yeah, good bunt there by Kevin Kiermaier.
Look, that's recognizing who you are. This guy said he wanted to hit for more power. Well, dude, hit more bunts.
100%.
That's what you got to do.
100%. Top of the fourth, deals. That one is
come on.
cranked.
Come on.
And
Oh, it's Kirk at third. Is Kirk going to go?
Alejandro
No,
is
Kirk's not even going to. Of course, he can't. God, he's so.
That's literally the one guy that can't go.
Dude, he's literally a cement block. He can't run.
I know.
My God.
He just have to somersault his way there.
Dude, anybody else, and that's a run.
Anyone,
score.
yeah.
Literally anybody else, except for maybe Danny Burgers, but.
Yes, actually, we know for sure Danny Burgers because Kirk is faster.
Yeah,
than
Kirk
Danny
is
Burgers.
faster than Danny Burgers. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now we need a base hit from Dalton Varsho. Poor Davis. Davis did literally everything he's supposed to do there.
Man. It's just you can't. That would have been an out if he ran. So
yeah.
All right, Dalton Varsho right here. Opportunity to make it 4-0 though with a base knock.
2 for 5 now. Update.
That'd be big. Everybody, chop the wood. 177 legends in the chat, guys. Blue Jays currently up 2-0 on the White Sox. Opportunity here to whip out the brooms if they can hold on to this game. Flexen, 75th pitch coming up. Fires. That one's going to be high there. 1-1.
Jason saying, I want to support the channel. How can I do that? Well, you've already done that by hitting that subscribe button. If you ever want to share our stuff, send the link onto your socials. You can do that. Anyway, anyhow.
1-1. That is a
swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Oh, man, the fact that we're only 2-0 and we've been gifted all these opportunities.
I know, man. Like, you got to... This really should be like 6-0. Well, actually, it might be 0-0 if they played reasonable defense.
Oh, my God.
Dalton!
Horrible strikeout.
Dalton!
That's 2 horrible strikeouts.
You go, sit on the bench, and you think about what you just did.
He's expanding, man. Like, he's getting way over anxious right now. Again, it's like, oh, a crap pitcher. Finally, I can swing. No, chill, man.
He's crap because he can't hit the strike
That's
zone.
literally it.
Don't make him. When he does hit the zone, you will recognize it, and it will look like a cookie. Dude, don't expand.
The one RBI hit that Bo Bichette got was a hanging curveball. Like, you know it's going to be right there.
You will see it, everybody. That's a rough one. Right there. Jason Norris says, how about gifting 2 tickets to a Blue Jays game to one of your supporters? Can we make that happen? You know, you're damn right we can.
Absolutely.
And speaking of, hey, listen, speaking of tickets, I was just about to get some water, but we have to tell everyone about this. For the 174 people in the chat right now, I got a couple things that you got to do, okay? First off, are you located in the GTA? That's an important question, and the reason that I ask you that is because tomorrow, me and Adam, we are going to the Comedy Bar. It's on Bloor Street and Ossington. Bloor and Ossington, everybody. So, I mean, actually pretty close to where we live.
It's very close, yeah.
But also in downtown Toronto, relatively close to the Rogers Centre as well. Bloor and Ossington, the Comedy Bar. We are going to be there with somebody from Sportsnet, somebody from radio
from
as
the
well.
radio, yeah.
We're going to be there with Scott from the Walk Off podcast.
On our show. We were on his show this past week. If you guys haven't seen it already.
Yep. He is organizing this entire event. There's going to be a big panel of us. All of these Blue Jays content creators going to be there talking ball for a couple hours. It's going to be a whole thing. There's going to be a whole Q&A section after that. And then we will be around getting a beer with you guys, talking some baseball. It's going to be a great night overall, everybody. So you want to be there, and you can actually get there for free because typically tickets cost $22. We got a pack of 4 that we're just going to give away. We're just going to give it away.
So first people to message us on our Instagram, Twitter, whatever, email us. First people, if you are in the GTA area, we will literally give it away. We've been trying to give it away literally on Monday. No takers.
Yeah.
So if you're ready to go, meet us in person, hang out, talk baseball. First people to hit us up.
Yeah, and send us a screenshot of you being subscribed to the channel.
Yeah, you heard that right there. You got to be subscribed to the channel. Send it over, and we will give you guys the tickets.
Tomorrow
and I can't get to pop up.
7.
That is an first out. Yeah, 7 o'clock, guys. 7 o'clock. And for Jason, hit us up. Hit us up. Also, you can message me, Jason. We will gladly help promote you. And if we have maybe for the 25K subscriber live stream, we can give away some Blue Jays tickets. How about that? Let's arrange that. Let's make that happen. So then if we hit that 25 subscriber Kmart, we'll give away some Blue Jays Today merchandise. We'll give away some Jays tickets.
All right, 0-1 right now. Deals. That one's going to be high right there, 1-1.
Richards now, that was his 20th pitch. He's here in the bottom of the 4th. 5 outs to go. He's ideally through what we think will be a good coverage of this bullpen. I think he can get there.
Richards 2-1 right now on Vaughn, who is 1-for-1, one of the few White Sox who's gotten himself a hit so far. 160 people in the chat, guys. Blue Jays currently up 2-0, looking for the sweep.
That one's down low. Ball away. And if you're wondering where to DM us if you want those free tickets tomorrow night, Instagram, Twitter, those links are in the description. Let's let it happen.
3-1 on Vaughn. Fires. That one's going to be low right there, and it will be a walk. Jordan Keith says, note to self, when looking for you guys, don't Google BJ's today. No, you know what? Probably not the best thing to look for, man.
No.
Thing to look for. We are going to have a runner at first right now with 1 out. I don't know who's up to the dish right now. Somebody that's not very threatening, though, I don't think.
Lee, I think this is their 3rd highest OPS guy in the lineup.
Okay.
Which
that
is like
say a lot,
722.
yeah, that doesn't say a whole lot. That's going to be a ball right there. 1-0 on Lee. 7-12, actually. 7-12.
Oh.
Yeah, very threatening right there. I mean, the batting average is actually pretty good. 272 batting average, so that's something. 1-0 right now on Lee. Richards' 25th pitch coming up here, probably about halfway through what his patch count is going to look like. That is a swing and a miss.
That was a nasty changeup. There's the M&M jacket you're looking at. That's elite.
That's kind of a cool jacket.
Yeah.
Speaking of M&M, on Friday, either a new single or a new album is what Eminem is going to be dropping. I saw the album art today. I know that the guy is, kind of washed. Hey, they're looking at it too.
Yeah.
I know that the guy's kind of washed and past his prime, but the album art looks amazing. It looks really cool. 1-2 right now on Lee.
Is it on his Instagram?
Yeah, it's on his Instagram. Yeah, Richards right now trying to get this strikeout here. Deals. That one is a dangerous pitch to throw right there. That was the middle of the plate, but fouled off.
Oh, yeah, Houdini, yeah.
It's like he's got the microphone there, which is kind of like I don't know. It looks pretty cool.
Do you see what he said? He's like, for my last trick, I'm going to make my career disappear.
I know. I saw that. Yeah.
Pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. So
this is it.
Everybody's thinking that this is going to be the end.
Oh
my God!
IKF does it again.
That is the Listen, the difference why we're up 2-0 right now is we have a serviceable guy at third base. They have they've
got us at third base.
Literally,
they've got us.
They have a fucking a pylon at third base. We got this guy making plays.
Hey.
Well done, IKF.
$15 million, well spent, everybody. Now it's Paul DeYoung with 2 outs and a runner on first. Good job, Falafel. And Richards deals way high. 29th pitch right there.
Jacob says, what do you guys think about the City Connects that leaked again? I've said it a couple times, but our main opinion is, meh.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
honestly like I'm anywhere from like I'm kind of like a 5.5 out of 10 or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like something around there.
I need to see the full uni too. Like if the pants, honestly, I think the pants being black with the stripes too will kind of look cool. But I gotta see it on like Vladdy and Bo. Like, it's gotta look sick.
Yeah, 1-1 right now on Paul DeYoung. This guy's terrible. Deals.
Oh, that's a ball right there. 2-1. 160 people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button. 25K. If we get there, we'll do a live stream, give a bunch of giveaways. You'll want to be there.
2-1 on DeYoung fires. That one's going to be a ground ball, and that will assuredly be an out. Thank you, Paul DeYoung, the gift that keeps on giving, everybody. Trevor Richards looking pretty good. Pitch count right around 30. Probably one more inning of work for him. Guerrero, Bichette, turn down for what coming up? This is an opportunity to tack on a couple more for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yono Pino saying, I'm relatively new to MLB, so how far-fetched is the idea of having this team coming back to the finish the season, the playoffs? Well, right now, the percentages is around that 20% mark. So 1 in 5 times will happen. It's happened before. Teams have done it before, and teams have done it before and won the World Series. Because if you're new to MLB, really what matters is kind of your second stretch or the stretch going into the playoffs. Like whatever team is the hottest going in playoffs typically will be the ones most likely to win the World Series.
Yeah, we just got to be in the race, you know. You got to be in the race, and right now we are not in the race. There's too many people in between us to actively say that we're fighting here. A couple series wins, though, you get yourself back to that 500 mark, and now you can start thinking about maybe buying at the trade deadline or, you know, really going after it. So, yeah.
The update is Alec Manoah has right elbow discomfort.
Right elbow discomfort. That could be problematic, everybody. Could be problematic.
We all know what that means. It could just be a 10-day IL stint.
Right.
Or it could be a 60-day TJ where we won't see it until 2025.
Literally really bad.
Yeah.
really, really, really bad.
I'm going to make a little thing on that. That is not
That's
fun.
not ideal, everybody. Dan coming in the chat and saying TJ. Shout out to Dan right there. Yeah, that wouldn't be ideal, man. That would not be ideal. And they're looking at him right now. They're highlighting what happened there. That would suck, man, for Alec Manoah. You know, obviously everybody's got their opinions on Manoah, what he's done, you know, his entire career up until this point. But I don't think that anybody wants to see this kid, after fighting his way back into the MLB, have 5 outings and then go on, you know, get Tommy John. Because that could be a career killer. That could literally finish.
Yeah, that's one of those where in 2026 you're like, oh, it's Alec Manoah.
I forgot about it.
Wow, yeah, I forgot all about this guy. Here's Guerrero. First pitch will be a ball.
1-0 right now on Vladdy Daddy, who's got a walk, who's got a single. I mean, he's having a perfect game so far, everybody. That OPS right now up to 812. It's something that you want to see. Let's get some more RBIs, some more homers, and we will be loving life. That with the crack of the bat off that one sounded amazing, but he just skied the hell out of it there, and that will be an out for Vladdy Daddy. Flexing 79 pitches right now. Hope Manoah gets healthy soon, says Daniela. Us too. Us too.
Yeah.
It's definitely, look, it's not ideal. You just got to pray that it's nothing too serious.
That's literally it. That's literally it, guys. All right, now it's Bobo. Go boom boom. 1 for 2 with the RBI single back in the, I want to say third, something like that. Third. And let's go boom boom.
Danielle saying, are you guys planning on getting the City Connect the day it comes out? You know, I really was, but I did drop like $450 today. So I might have to wait a bunch. 1-1 right now on Bobo, who's 1 for 2, flexing 81 pitches.
I think I've convinced myself I'm getting a David Schneider jersey.
That's understandable, man. I mean, I do see where you're coming from there. I definitely see that.
Like, he's literally best player since being called up. He's such a icon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll always remember him.
2-1 right now on Bo Bichette. Flexen getting to the end of his rope. Feel like you want to get more runs off of him than just 2, you know? That one's fouled off right there, 2-2. Chris says, got some new clubs, Nick? How'd you know, buddy? How'd you know? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Chris. Yes, I did. Wasn't anticipating getting a lot of new clubs, but I did. 2-2 right now on Bobo.
Come on, Bobo.
That
fouls it away.
off
Okay,
right
okay,
there,
okay.
2-2.
My man. This is good.
Era saying, please don't tell me those City Connect jerseys are real. I think they're real.
I'm like 95% sure they're real, guys.
It's looking like that's what it's going to be, guys. So just strap in. I mean, yes, I'm definitely a bit underwhelmed for sure, but
yeah, the only reason why I have the 5% is that one's inside 3 and 2 is like apparently Blake Murphy went on air and said like they're not real, but like
how do you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen them?
Yeah. Other people today were kind of tweeting like, "Oh, we saw the reveal," and people were like, "It's not that good." Like they got insider info,
right?
That we don't have. That one's up the middle. Going to be wow, come on,
the one good play that they've made. All you know what? Honestly, man, it comes around, right? Like like they were bound to make a play eventually out there, but that was a good play there by Paul DeYoung. Ground ball by Bobichette. They get the out. 2 gone. Right there, everybody.
Oh, that was a nice play. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Now it's
Aiden asking, sorry, before you do that, what happened to Manoah? Elbow discomfort, not good. Had to leave the game after only 1.2 innings pitched. Could be a big problem.
Time to turn down for what?
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
That's a ball upstairs. 1-0 to Turner. We have the lead? Question mark. Roger saying. Yeah, we do. It's against the White Sox, guys. We better have the lead.
Yeah, 2-0 right now on the Chicago White Sox. Flexen 88th pitch here.
Okay, nice.
Called a ball, 2-0.
Oh, one of those might have been
me too.
A strike.
Definitely think. I mean, probably should be 1-1, but we will take it. Flexen terrible at baseball, everybody. I mean, like legitimately, just watching this guy throw the ball, it's been a true pleasure.
Yeah.
2-0 right now. Deals on Turner. That one has swung on and missed. Inside heat. One of the few good pitches he's thrown today.
Yo, Chris saying City Connect jerseys would look good with your clown noses. They actually would, is the crazy part. The red would look really
true.
good.
It would all add up, everybody. The color coordination would be on key. Would be on point, excuse me. Fires. That one's going to be an out. That's got to be an out, right?
Ooh,
yeah, it will be an out. Hung up. Deep fly ball right there by Justin Turner, but nothing doing. Flexen through 5, giving up 2 earned runs. Trevor Richards coming back out here to see if we can hold on to this lead.
All right, before we do go any further, guys, we got to give a shout out to the sponsor of this live play-by-play.
Whoa! Time for your daily Betway breather. A quick reminder that the best place to bet is on Betway. Must be 19 years of age or older to play. In collaboration with iGaming Ontario, please bet responsibly. Now, back to the content.
Shout out to Betway, everybody, for being absolutely phenomenal. Go hop on to Betway if you have any interest in sports betting. Bet on the Toronto Blue Jays, bet on football, bet on hockey, bet on whatever it is that you are interested in. We will also give another shout out again to the event going on tomorrow night, guys. Baseball Town at the Comedy Bar, 7 p.m. tomorrow. Your boys are going to be there in person. We're going to be getting beers. We'd love to see you guys there, hang out with y'all. You can ask us some real-time questions, talk ball with us. It will be awesome. We're giving away 4 free tickets to whoever messages us on Instagram and is capable of coming.
Literally, guys, free stuff. Who doesn't want free stuff?
For real.
My goodness.
Shout out and thank you
to Soccer Boy. Welcome, Soccer Boy.
W's in the chat, guys, to Soccer Boy. We're getting pretty close to 25K subscribers.
We're at 7 away, guys. 7 more. And we will run a 25K subscriber stream next week.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun. We'll be giving away a lot of stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome, everybody. All right, guys. Blue Jays up 2-0 right now over the White Sox. Trevor Richards coming back out here to hold on to this lead.
Come on.
Honestly, Richards isn't the one that I'm worried about. It's when we're after Richards that it gets tough.
Richards is top 3 bullpen guy this year, so we got to see what happens.
I'm not concerned too much about him. Really highlighting Guerrero right now. As you know, that Vladdy has been turning it on. You love to see it.
Matthew King saying, time for my man Aaron Sanchez, the 2016 ERA leader. Yo, facts. Let's get Aaron Sanchez back up there on the mound pitching every
One
fifth day.
pitch
That one's
and one out.
Great.
Just like that, guys.
Bro.
Trevor Richards been very efficient. I mean, maybe if he's really
That's what I was
quick.
saying. Like 8-pitch inning, go start the 6th.
That'd be wild, dude.
For the top part of their lineup, that'd be great.
Okay, one gone right there. Bottom of the 5th, everybody.
He's
Game has been going pretty quick.
Yeah, honestly, ever since Alec Manoah left, it's been pretty quick. More than halfway through this game, and Brian Ramos, who gave Richards a bit of trouble, just like with his extended AB, is up again. That's a strike though. 1-0.
Sylvester Stallone saying Trevor Richards is so clutch. He is.
They got
Tim Mesa.
They got Tim Mesa cooking. There's probably a lefty up there. Probably a lefty. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I just love it. The first opportunity that John Schneider gets to play a left-handed pitcher.
Oh, he loves
plays.
it, man. He loves it.
He doesn't matter who it is.
No, he loves it.
Sweep the worst team in baseball. Okay, let's start there. I mean, that is literally it. That's a start.
It's the first step on what needs to be a long road.
Okay.
That's a well-hit baseball, but it will be another out.
Let's go.
Solid contact off Trevor Richards, but it just keeps finding the outfielders.
Let's go.
We are perfectly okay with that. Now you got Maldonado, who is, let's face it, just literally a guaranteed out.
Garbage.
So we're effectively into the 6th inning.
Let's go. Yeah, they got to sweep these guys. Then you got to beat 2 of 3 at home for the City Connect reveals against the Pirates. And then you got to take 2 of 4 against the Baltimore Orioles. And then
one pitch,
one out.
Another out
Let's
there.
Go.
Maldonado is terrible. And Trevor Richards right now at 37 pitches. Opportunity to potentially start the 6th.
I would start him into the 6th. Keep him on a leash because you're going into your 4th inning of work. Technically his 5th because, he's got 3 1/3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be keeping him on a leash. But I'd let him start.
The thing is, right, will John Schneider do it? Because if the first guy up is a lefty, then he will.
God.
He'll want to.
I swear to
He
fuck.
will want to. And I mean, granted, to his credit, the only guy that's got a hit off Trevor Richards so far is that leadoff.
Right.
I don't know if he's a righty or a lefty, but if he
he's
is a lefty,
he's not
then
coming
I
back
feel like
out.
It's gonna be Mesa for sure.
Let me check. I swear to God. Come on, Jokes. Be a righty. He's a righty.
Okay.
We have a chance.
Got a chance there. You got a chance.
Where's the lefty? Probably Lopez. Yep, it's Lopez. All right.
Lopez is the lefty.
Maybe he just says screw it and takes him out anyway.
We'll see, guys. Either way, hats off to Trevor Richards for what he's done so far. 3 innings of work was what we were saying that we needed from him.
Yeah,
that's
he got
exactly
it.
what he's given to us, and then
Good job.
some.
Good job.
So good job, Trevor Richards,
Well
for
done.
keeping us in this game. 2-0 is the score, everybody. This is when the bullpen is going to need to really hang on if we are going to miss out on Trevor Richards, and it will be some other guys. Still lots of baseball to play in this one, just, basically half a game's worth. So, yeah, let's put up some more offense.
We have to. 2 is not enough, man, especially when you're looking at that bullpen. 2 is just not enough.
And look, if you get away with the sweep here and you win 2-0, great, that's fine. But this is the worst pitcher in baseball.
Yeah.
This guy sucks. This
Yeah,
guy
this
sucks.
guy
We've literally played against the worst pitchers in baseball. Nick Nastrini,
Mm-hmm. Dude,
awful.
there was a guy that replaced Clevenger again. We were supposed to face Clevenger and he got replaced again.
Like they're
Awful.
picking these guys up off the street.
Literally. Awful. We need more runs, says Roger. Absolutely. That kid is not happy. Not happy. All right, top of the 6th. Here we go, everybody. 4 more innings of baseball left. And there will be a new pitcher in. It is going to be Justin Anderson. Actually, not horrible, not great.
Looks better than their other guy. I mean, he's got to be better than Chris Flexen, let's face it.
The whip is 1.5. The lefties do not hit him.
No.
Apparently. Only 5 games, though, so let's see what he's got.
Do we have any lefties coming up? I don't know where we're in our lineup.
Where are we in our lineup?
Where are we?
Middle lineup. Turner, I think, was out, so it would have been Springer leading off here. And then it goes, so no lefties.
Wow.
No lefties here.
All right, well, that's fine with me then. George Springer to lead things off. He is 0 for so far today. Can we get him on base? Keep
Do it.
the hot streak going.
Do it.
Top of the 6th right now. First pitch. That one's going to be
Ball.
a ball. A little bit harder thrower, it looks like, than what Chris Flexen was.
John Fairburn saying, this is a terrible game. Battle of the inept.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you folks. I am not super entertained.
No.
That one is...
George! No way!
Over the... No. Okay. Still really good.
Double.
We still like it.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow, George stays hot. Another extra base hit for George Springer.
There you go, guys.
Wow.
Well done. Okay, we got a no-out double here by George Springer to lead off this inning. That was hit pure.
That was finally
almost over.
Almost
the
went
fence.
out. Dude, is George Springer trying to win Jay of the Week? Like, what's going on there, buddy?
Yeah, man. He's having himself a series. Now you're going to have Captain Kirk.
1 for 2 is the captain, so that's a good start. Let's see what we can do here. Runner in scoring position. Shout out to Clayton Keats with the subscription.
There you go, everybody. W's in the chat for Clayton Keats right here.
Let's go.
0-1. Wonder if they are a brother or family
That's what I
member
was gonna
to
say.
Jordan Keats.
Maybe Jordan's getting the family to subscribe. That's what we got to do, guys. Get your family members. Go to your mom, your brother, sister, your roommate, whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend. Is that what
That's going to be amazing.
Come on.
Well, we won't be able to come home, though, I don't think.
No.
Okay, that's fine,
Good.
though. Runner at first, runner at second.
Let's
got to
go.
score this inning, you think. Isaiah Connor-Falefa now.
Okay. He's got an RBI hit, if I'm not mistaken, already.
He does. IKF has been fucking good at baseball, guys. Listen, Adam might need to issue a formal apology mid-season.
I've already done it.
Have you already done it?
Yeah, I've already done it.
Okay. I thought that there was like an actual like numerical value that we attributed being like, if this happens, then...
If he collects 2 WAR over the next 2 years.
I remember that was like, that was a thing. I thought there was something to do with OPS too.
Like 720 or
I feel like it was like
700?
over 700.
Over 700.
It was like
he has a career OPS year, which so far he has. Let's see if he continues.
Doing decent. 0-1 right now on Isaiah Connor-Falefa. Runners at the corners. Fires. That one is going to be swung on and missed. 6 pitches. Anderson. This guy, I didn't think it was possible to get any worse than Chris Flexen, but this guy is doing his best impression right now.
Also, guys, we're literally 1 subscriber away from 25K. Come on, guys.
And so the next person that subscribes will be the 25th.
You will be it. You will be forever milestoned in history at Blue Jays today.
0-2 right now on Isaiah Connor-Falefa. Trying his best to foul these pitches off and stay alive. 174 people watching. Runners at the corners right now. Top of the 6th. Blue Jays up 2-0. That one is... did he go?
I think you went. No.
They say no, he didn't. Let's take a look at the replay. It was pretty close. Did that one go around?
Danielle thinks I should get an IKF connectors. That'd be hilarious. Let's see. I mean, this is a horrible angle. Oh, what?
Okay,
that's a different
sure
you went around there. 1-2.
That is...
Oh, it's... Wow!
Anderson can't believe it. Neither can we. Umpire, you just gifted Isaiah Connor-Falefa. That should be a strikeout looking.
And we did hit 25K subscribers. Let's go, everybody.
W's in the chat, guys. Uncharted territory, generational run continues. That one's going to be hit up the middle, and that is going to be
what happens, guys.
And that is
look what happens.
That is the umpire in a critical moment, screwing up. But Isaiah Connor-Falefa capitalized.
No, it's not the umpire, Nick. It's the 25,000 legends. You manifested it happening.
That's true.
Literally,
That's true.
We got the call. We get the RBI base hit. It's 3-0 Blue Jays. All because of you guys.
Hell yeah, everybody.
Hey, shout out to Van Torres with the subscription. Let's go. Let's up and go.
Yeah, guys. Isaiah Connor-Falefa there coming up clutch. It's 3-0. Blue Jays are getting closer and closer and closer to whipping out the brooms here. This feels good. This feels right. In the bullpen hold. That one's going to be skied, and it will be an out right there. 2 outs, but it doesn't matter. It's 3-0 right now. The lead is getting larger.
Shout out to Reality with the subscription. Let's go. Thank you to everybody who got us to this milestone. That's just awesome, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are legends. Every single one of you, man.
Feels good. Got 200 people in here right now. The Toronto Blue Jays are turning it on offensively. Look, if you're going to get momentum against anyone, it's against Chris Flexen and the Chicago Shit Sox. That's who it is.
Oh, yeah, Kirk was out at second. I didn't even see that. I was just thinking about the W.
Didn't even notice that. Alejandro Kirk, the speedster, man.
Davis Schneider now up to the dish. All right.
Thank you, everybody, for the congratulations.
Yeah.
We do appreciate it. Celebratory stream next week. We'll let you guys know what day it is. We'll put it in the community tab. Hopefully a day that everybody can get the drinkies going or something like that. But it should be a good one. We'll get some games going, have some giveaways, and just shoot the shit with all of y'all.
Yeah,
0-1 right now on David Schneider. Maybe we should do the 9x9x9.
Maybe.
0-1.
And shout out to Danielle Castro with the super chat of $2. Say congrats on 25K, Nick and Adam. Thank you so much, Daniela. You're a legend. You're an MVP.
Fires that.
Wow,
This umpire is
sucks.
messed up. Like, I
That's
almost
twice
feel,
now.
I do kind of feel bad for Anderson. That was a strike both times. It should have been an out with, like, this inning should be over at 2-0, realistically.
But let's get another hit here. Come on, Davis. That's a little pickoff. IKF getting back. Come on. Davis is 0 for 2 today. He would have been 0 for 1 with an RBI if it wasn't Kirk.
Oh, I know.
Standing at third base.
Yeah, Alejandro Kirk, you know what? He's got his moments, guys, but the guy cannot run the base passes to save his life. That's going to be an out. Good play by the pitcher right there. Umpire was doing his best impression of Angel Hernandez just to represent or celebrate his retirement. Shout out to Jill and Prue saying, congrats, guys. 25, next stop, 50K. That would be special, guys. But 25 feels good nonetheless. Couldn't have done it without this amazing community. We are now going into the bottom of the 6th. Will Trevor Richards come back out? I hope so, but we're up by 3 now.
I feel like at this point they might. I feel like John Schneider, it wouldn't bring him back out. But we'll see.
Can start to understand the argument of bringing in Tim Meza. You got 3 runs. You got a bit of insurance. You don't want to hurt your guy, especially keeping in mind if Alec Manoah is going to be dead for the next little bit. You need him.
Trevor needs to be your bullpen day guy, which is unfortunate, man, because that guy's so great in the back half of the game.
I know.
And it's like that's, again, injury hurting us again and again.
Well, it just pushes everybody up, right? Like now you got to do more, and this guy's got to do more, and it means that there's going to be somebody else coming in here that, you know, has got to fill in somewhere.
Lucky Shit asking, the name Lucky Shit. Why no alcoholic celebration?
Well, I'll tell you right now, guys, there's no alcoholic celebration because tomorrow evening, like we've been saying, we are going to be celebrating, alcoholically speaking, with hopefully some of you at the Comedy Bar.
Yeah.
Baseball Town is the name. DM us on our Instagram with a picture of you. Subscribe to the channel. We are giving away 4 free tickets to this event. It's live. It's in person. It's incredible, everybody. You're going to have the people from the walk-off there. You're going to have some guys from Sportsnet there talking some ball. You can ask your questions. You can meet us in person. It should be a great time. And we're literally going to give it to you for free as long as you just message us on Instagram.
Links in the description, guys. Go to our Instagram, or if you don't have Instagram, go to our Twitter. If you don't have any of those, email us. It's all there, guys. Also, Tim Meza is in the game now. Trevor Richards' line is here. His day is done. 3 1/3, more than what we could have asked for. Thank you, Trevor Richards, for holding this one out, keeping it shut out.
Lucky Chit saying, I'm having one for 25K. Chit,
yes.
You know what? You should, dude. You deserve it. You put in a lot of work here at this channel. I think you deserve it, man. Fire's right there. That one's going to be in there for a strike. 0-1 on Corey Julks.
Jordan Keats out here saying I had to make sure I subbed at all my accounts plus with my dad and my mom. There we go. Shout out to you, Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan Keats for supporting the boys, man. That guy is an MVP. There's no denying.
Literally.
0-2 right now on Julks very quickly. Do we have it today? Do we not have it, Tim Meza?
I'll be sharing some laughs with y'all tomorrow. Are you coming, Disa?
Oh, I hope so.
Are you coming?
I hope so. I hope so. That should be a good time.
And if you are, do you need tickets? We'll give you free tickets. Laura Lee Z, say congrats to Adam. Well-deserved 25K super chat donation from her. Thank you so much, Laura Lee.
Thank you very much, Laura Lee. That feels amazing. You're on the wall of MVPs. That one's going to be hit really hard, and it will be caught by George Springer. Feels like the Chicago White Sox are getting close, but they are just not drilling it deep enough. I'm okay with it. I want to whip out the brooms. I know it's the White Sox, and I'm still not going to put a whole lot of weight on it, but fuck it. Let's have a series.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And Dees is saying that they are coming. That's awesome.
Let's go.
Can't wait to meet you in person. Get a pint with you or whatever and just talk some ball and hang out.
Yes.
Bottom of the 6th right now on Lopez. Mesa fire. Someone's going to be low right there, 1-0.
God, I love it. I love it. Nicky Lopez, 0 for 2 today. Only 3 RBIs. Looks like he's got a limited at-bats, or maybe just doesn't get a lot of opportunities. That one's in there for a strike, 1-1. Zach Pop is warming up in the pen right now. Okay, that makes sense. Zach Pop actually has been very impressive for me as of late. You know what? And it shows because if that one speaks, we're going to miss 1 and 2. You could have DFA'd Zach Pop or Nate Pearson, but they've been a little bit better. Obviously, actually, not even a little bit, a lot better than what you've seen from Eric Swanson. He's got to go figure something out, too.
Lucky Chit with a $6.99 dono say, can I get a ticket? I'll message you on IG.
Absolutely,
Listen,
Lucky Chit.
I can't fully promise you it, but I'll tell you, I think your chances are really good because I don't think a lot of people have messaged
First
us.
people to message us, man. That's what's coming down to.
And I guess the question is, will you come?
You got to come,
If we give it to you. 2-2 right now on Lopez. The bar is located at College in Ossington. It should be a great time. That one's going to be hit into play to Isaiah Conner-Falefa. He doesn't mess this up. That's going to be another right there. 2 gone. Tim Mesa being pretty efficient so far.
I'm going into our DMs now, guys. I'm hitting people up.
Lucky Shit says, of course. Well, there you have it then. Bottom of the 6th right now. Sheets, 0 for 2. Oh, so we got to put Lucky Shit up on the board with the $6.99 dono.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Lucky Shit. Sorry.
Lucky Shit.
It's literally, I think that's what it's supposed to be. Lucky Shit. Nick has a Lucky Schmidt.
I do. Maybe that's what's causing it today. I'll tell you, it was a tough one. 1-1 right now on Gavin Sheets right here. 2 out, still up 3-0. This is a classic Toronto Blue Jays game so far, guys. This is how we win them. Two and one. You like fish sticks, says Console Cowboy. I think so. I haven't had fish sticks in a long time, but I think I would. 3-1 right now on Sheets. Look, if it's anything, what is fish stick? If it's anything like, just fish and chips, then of course I would.
You saying you like fish sticks?
What?
Like, you like fish sticks?
Well, I haven't had, I don't even know if I've ever had them, but I think I had them many years ago. So I don't even remember what they taste like or what they look like. But if it's anything like fish and chips, then I know I would like it.
You ever seen South Park? The South Park episode with fish sticks?
Probably, but I can't remember now.
I wonder if Carlson Cowboy's grabbing it from that.
Oh, really?
Because it's a run-on joke where Kanye West was everyone's like, they're like, you like fish sticks? Well, then you must be a gay fish.
Really?
And he was like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? I like putting fish sticks in.
Broken bat right here. That one is going to be an out by George Springer, everybody. This outfield is feasting today.
Let's go. That's gay fish. It's like fish sticks.
Right. OMG, Nick's a gay fish. Wow, everybody knows this reference. Fuck me. I just see myself out, man. Excuse me while I just go kill myself. Holy moly.
All right, I'm messaging some of y'all on Instagram.
Victoria saying, yay, 25K. That's right. 25K. Might need to celebrate by playing a round of golf tomorrow.
We already are. We already are.
2 rounds of golf.
Oh, my God. Yeah, let me see here.
You guys ever been to England before? We have not. I would really love to go to England. I mean, I am part British. I even have some distant family and relatives that live there. My mother grew up in Britain. She spent her first, 8 years, 9 years? Something like that. In maybe even 11 years. Anyways, about a decade of her life, she was born in Britain, raised in Manchester, and then came to Canada. So,
Sorry, I'm just getting you guys your tickets. Just getting all the details. A lot of people messaging us.
Dan saying sources say Nick is celebrating from the bunker. Okay, listen, guys. We're in the half inning right now. Let me tell you something about this. Yesterday, we're golfing. Okay, we're golfing yesterday. First off, that was insane. The first 6 holes, perfectly fine, beautiful weather, very nice. 7th hole, fucking monsoon. Legitimately, like hurricane, torrential rain pour, like soaked, completely soaked. Had to stand under a tree for a little while, but it didn't matter. I was everybody was. So the sand traps, the bunkers, were literally like, first off, there was a pool in them, and the little area that there was sand, it was effectively like cement. Like this shit, you could not move this stuff. My golf set, I don't even have a sand wedge. And for whatever reason, my golf ball, that little bastard, decided that every other hole, we were going to the beach. We were going to the beach. It was a rough day, everybody. It was a rough day. Deals right now on Dalton Varsho. That one's going to be a swing and a miss. 0-1. Top of the 7th. Fires. That one's going to be high right there. 1-1. Jordan Keats says Nick is celebrating with those fish sticks.
At the beach with the fish sticks. Hey, there's some water in the beach yesterday because it was monsoon.
Dude, there was an insane amount of I literally lost a ball in
the water. Chopwood, Varsho, again, swing and a miss. Come on, Varsho, let's go, baby.
One and two right now on Dalton Varsho. Leisure is on the mound. That is a strange last name. Dan saying overall not bad. Front 9 was good, but fell apart in the back 9. I'm with you, buddy. Fouled that one off right there. Dalton Varsho, 1-2. Leisure, 4 pitches in right now. Leisure. Can somebody phonetically pronounce how to say this guy's name? Seriously. Leisure. What's going on? Dalton Varsho, though, fires. That one's going to be hit into play, but it will be playable and it will be an out right there. Eaten up, one gone by Paul DeYoung.
All right, now we got Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy Daddy right now, 1 for 2 on the day. Walk, single. Fly out last at bat, I believe. Numbers are really turning it around, everybody. This is what you got to see. If the Blue Jays have any hope of doing anything, this guy's got to be like this and then some as the season continues. Like, he's got to be on a tear, man. We can't do anything without this dude popping off. Fires way outside, by the way.
Way outside. Shout out to Jay for Blue Jays for being the first Blue Jays Today ticket winner. Shout out to you, my dude. If you're watching, I will see you at the Comedy Bar tomorrow, man.
Oh, yeah, okay. There you go, guys. It's that easy.
That easy.
We got one more set to give away.
2-0. Vladdy. Yep, Zach Pop probably going to come in here to the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah,
and then
that's how she goes.
It feels like it's pretty obvious after that. Jimmy and then Mr. Romano. Is that one swung on a miss?
Swing and a miss, man. Dude, the dump truck on Vlad is extra big today.
It's huge.
It's a big one. It's a big one, everybody. 2-1 right now on Vladdy Daddy. 3-0 on Guerrero. Fires. That's hit. Foul right there. 2-2. Chris Sampson just out of the blue saying blow mono. Just because, you know. Listen, Jordan Romano is not having a great season. Let's be completely honest with ourselves. But we also got to factor in who else is having a bad season. Eric Swanson. These are two guys who are very trusted. But what happened? They both get injured to start the season. They both come up at the same time. Both of them are struggling. I think something's going on with the injuries right now. I do still trust Jordan Romano. I think we still need to rock with him. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't be surprised if, in a little bit, maybe he has to go back on the IL. Maybe he was rushed back. We don't know.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Chris just saying it's the weed. Yeah, okay. Listen, man, understood. Understood, man. You do what you got to do, okay? The chat is for everyone. Feel free to do what needs to be done in the chat. Bobo right now fires. That one's going to be a strike. Can we go? Boom, boom. Bombs in the chat, folks.
Let's go.
Way to run flat, says Dewey. I wasn't paying attention. Was he jogging like usual? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. likes to go on a nice little walk sometimes to first base when he should be sprinting. 1-1 right now on Bo Bichette. Not going to get too tilted about it, though, because we are up 3-0 right now, and Vladdy has been doing okay so far.
Yeah.
Fires. That one is called a strike. Why is that called a strike and the other ones weren't? Riddle me this. 1-2.
Come on. You're referring to the low sliders that were called? Yeah.
Right.
Maybe it's the sliders. Maybe
Gotta be the off speed that he doesn't like.
And that was fouled away.
Off.
Okay.
Chris saying leave Romano out of this one. I don't know, man. Look, you gotta. If he blows this one, okay, now we can seriously have the conversation, because that'd be what, like 3 blown things in a row or so. Okay,
well, he's technically blown 1 save because the other one was a tie game. But that's a base hit from Bo Bichette. There you go.
Bobo. Okay, let's
2
go,
for 4 in the day.
Yeah. So, but let's consider that like
it's still a loss.
He took a loss and a blow up right there. Mm-hmm. So a blown save and another blow up. And if he blew this one, if he comes in and he blows this one, it's 3-0 and he blows it. Okay, now we can have a serious conversation about maybe he does need a Phantom IL stint, maybe he is actually injured, or maybe Jimmy Garcia needs to take some of those innings.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Because I still take Jordan Romano over a lot of dudes in this bullpen.
It would only be Jimmy Garcia. Like, that's literally the only guy. Fires, that one's going to be swung on and missed.
And it's turned down for what is over 2 today.
Artstar saying, congrats on 25K. Thank you very much, man. We appreciate that. Couldn't have done it without literally all 25,000 of you. 0-1. To Justin Turner. Fires. That one's going to be high right there. We could halfway fill the Rogers Center, I think. That's cool.
Yeah, that's actually kind of wild, yo. That would be nuts. Imagine seeing all 25K of all of our subscribers there.
We could definitely fill the lower level.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That'd be wild.
Yeah. 2-1 right now on Justin Turner. Taking a look over there at first base. Bo Bichette doesn't run too often. Possibly it is here, but I wouldn't worry about it. Fires. That one's going to be...
Ooh, nice. Good call.
3-1 by Turner.
Good call.
Got another bullpen guy warming up here. Tanner Banks.
Come on, Turner. Let's make something happen. Let's get something a little 2-out rally cooking as that one's fouled away. 3-2 full count. Now Bo will definitely be off on this pitch.
Lucky Shit says Yariel looks ready, so that's good. I haven't been keeping up with everything Yariel Rodriguez, but obviously now it is very imperative that he is ready. So hopefully that is the case, guys. Full count right now on Justin Turner. Bo Bichette at first base will be off on the pitch. 20 pitches for leisure, however you say it. Blue Jays up 3-0.
Pick off there. Okay. Get something cooking. Get Springer on deck. You never know. He's a little hot right now.
This might be the only good series of the year, so.
Ball four.
A walk right there. Justin Turner will take his free pass, say thank you, and walk himself over to first base. Will we see a pitching change? I hope not.
I really do hope not.
I hope not. No, it doesn't look like it, everybody. If George Springer annihilates this guy, though, then I do think you will, which is understandable. Maldonado going and talking to his guy right now, saying, hey, man, this guy is literally one of the worst OPS players
He's literally poopy
in all of baseball. And Turner's coming out of the game for Kevin Biggio.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess.
Does it?
I mean, faster runner. You're in late game. Turner's not like a...
True. I guess I didn't even take in that we are in the 7th.
Yeah.
Like, we are getting through this game quicker than anticipated.
Yeah, if you hit one in the gap, if you're a Springer, which he has been lately, and then, you scored 2.
Console Cowboy coming in and saying, I want to thank you guys for creating such a nice Blue Jays fan community here. You make this team better. Here's to you and wild and crazy guys. 25K. Yeah!
Yes. Thank you, Console Cowboy. You're a legend, my guy. We love you here at Blue Jays today.
0-1 right now on George Springer. Leisure Fires. That one's going to be way high. Daniela Castro, we need more subscriber meetup games. Well, let me tell you, we're going to have some information on that come the 8th inning. 1-1.
Literally come in the 8th inning. Don't you worry. There's been a stall. Yeah, we usually would have a subscriber meetup game at this time, but
listen,
there's a reason why.
Things are on their way.
Yeah.
Fires. That one's going to be swung on and missed by George Springer. He falls and over like he normally does.
1-2.
It just throws his body weight around.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
15 and 41 are the Chicago White
Wow.
Sox. That's awful. That one's going to be skied, and it will be an out right here by the White Sox. So it remains 3-0, everybody.
All right.
3 innings left of baseball here. 2.5, I guess, assuming that they don't tie it and we go to extras. And it looks like Zach Pop is going to be coming into this game to hold on to the lead.
I'll be right back, guys.
Dr. Laserbeam says, do we need more beer? We always need more beer, man. We always need more beer. Can you believe it? 25,000 subscribers, no beer sponsor yet. What's going on? What am I doing wrong? What do I need to do? Like, do I need to have more? I don't think I can. I've done my part. You know what I mean? I have done my due diligence in that regard. So, where is it? Where is the beer sponsor? Come on. There's got to be somebody in the 162 people watching right now with some type of connection. Throw your boys a bone. We still have the lead, says Roger. I know, man. It's wild. Blue Jays bullpen has not blown it today. They have not blown it today, everybody. Trevor Richards looked really good. Tim Meza, surprisingly, looked really good. And now you're going to have Zach Pop in here, who's got a 3.65 ERA, whip just over 1. Opponent batting average against righties, really bad. Against lefties, incredible. Interesting. Notable sinker comparisons right now. He's right up there with Clay Holmes, who's really good, and Jason Foley, who I do believe is also very good. So that's something. That is something. That's his stuff, by the way, right? Not necessarily the results, but his stuff, his sinker looks a lot like them. So that's positive signs. Little Magic Sam Taylor says, Beaches Brewing Company might love that. You got a connection? You let us know, okay? We're all in on it. We're all in on it. Leah saying, what happened to the potato chips? Yes, Cover Bridge. So we did a kind of a time with them. We were sponsored for them for a time, but that contract effectively just came up, and that was that. You know, it's like, because it's all contract based stuff and everything. You know. Also, yes, their factory did burn down. So, I mean, I think that they have, bigger fish to fry right now. And, probably spending money on sponsoring a podcast isn't the best idea. Fires right now on lead. That one's going to be outside there, ball 1. .270 batting average for Corey Lee, everybody. Jordan Keats says, switching accounts so I can work on some music. Go for it, man. Go for it. It's cool that you're producing music and everything like that. My girlfriend does that sometimes as well.
It's dope, man.
1-1 right now on Lee. Zach Pop in the game for the Jays. Don't blow it. Fires. That one's going to be swung on a miss. 1-2.
Hey, you're talking about Cover Bridge. I do miss Cover Bridge. The chips. Oh my god. We're not sponsored by them. We don't get paid by them anymore, as Nick said. But literally, they were phenomenal.
There was a couple that were, as time went on, I picked out my favorites.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, they had some good ones, but everyone was like, okay, this is a chip, this is a chip, this is a chip. But the two that were really special was the cheddar one, the cheese chip that they had.
Right.
Amazing. And the dill pickle. Those two were awesome.
For me, it's the cheese kind of flavor is your favorite kind of chip flavor. Mine is salt and vinegar, so obviously I love the salt and vinegar. And I love it better than Miss Vicky's. And then I will agree that I've never been a creamy dill guy, but that creamy dill flavor was off the charts.
Yeah, that was crazy. 2-2 right now on Lee. Pop fires. That one's going to be low right there. Full count.
Pop looking pretty worked up. That's a lot of movement there after the pitch. All right.
Jordan, send over your demos, man. We're always interested in other creators and everything like that, man. We'll give it a listen.
Davey Boy said I prefer regular barbecue. Actually, the barbecue is pretty good too. I will say I did like the barbecue. 3-2, ground ball. Here we go.
Being out. Bo Bichette. Gonna get it right there. Okay, 1 gone by Zach Pop. 6 pitches in. Then
Okay.
you got DeYoung, who's an automatic out. Actually, their entire back half of their lineup is
Literally
automatic out. This
all
team is
automatic.
awful, man.
Dude,
this
they're
team
horrible.
is so terrible.
You have to sweep a team like this, man. or
They're
you're
so
embarrassed.
bad.
It's going to be embarrassing.
Yeah, they're really, really so bad. I haven't seen a team this bad in a long time.
Oh, yeah. I know. I hear you.
What happened? What happened? 223 batting average for Paul DeYoung. Surprised it's even that high. That one's going to be a ball right there, 1-0.
Come on. One and zero.
Automatic out. Paul DeYoung is actually going to do something here. I just looked down, and that is going to be a double for Paul DeYoung. Can you believe it?
Almost a homer.
Over the wall, and that is going to be a
Wow.
one-out double.
And he made it very close. That was a good throw by George Springer right there. That was a very close play.
Yeah, that was hit pretty well. You know, you just got to tip your cap to that. Tip your cap to that one. That's going to be a shout out to
it's Cahal, I think.
Is that Cahal?
Oh, Cloud. Yeah, it's Cahal.
You bastard! This guy wasn't subscribed. Are you serious?
That's one of our buddies, guys.
Wow.
What the heck, Cahal?
You bastard!
There you go.
That's brutal. Okay, that is going to be a double right there by Paul DeYoung. George Springer, like Adam said, made it pretty close. Fletcher.
All right. Come on. First pitch to him is going to be upstairs, but he swings through it. My God, that's dangerous. We're flirting with danger.
Yeah, let's not give them anything, man. I would love to keep this a shutout. You know, the second that you
Agreed.
start like getting one back or anything like that, it obviously gets a lot closer. Fletcher is really bad though. That one is gonna be
Nice read there by Bo.
Yeah, it was.
Nice
that
read
was
there.
a weird one. It does advance the runner, but that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it was
Still
off.
need a base hit.
He was off on contact. He had a weird spin. He had to kind of grab that. That was good. 2 outs now. Not horrible. Not horrible. Oh, yeah. Look at that weird spin. And then it spun back towards Bo Bichette.
Yeah, it did.
The other side. Very weird.
All right, bottom of the 7th, everybody. Ramos up to the dish right now. Zach Pop still in the game for the Jays.
Pop. Deals. That's got to be. You see, he's calling that breaking ball at the bottom part of the zone for a strike.
There's no consistency with this guy at all. There's no consistency here.
No.
Zach Pop fires. That's going to be outside.
Okay.
He doesn't chase for it. Daniel says, hey, we got a local brewery house called Pump House Brewery. Hey, you get me in contact, Daniel. You know, message if you have any connection, please feel free to message us on our social or email or anything like that. We would be forever grateful. 1-1 on Ramos. Deals. That one's going to be swung and a miss. 1-2.
I mean, Daniel literally knows. All y'all know it too. Like, you know that any beer sponsor hops on here. Like, can we all agree that y'all are going to like ride that beer?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll ride that beer. I know you guys will ride that beer. If it's a seltzer or liquor, I don't care. Like, we're riding it, man. That's our now drink.
1-2 on Ramos. Young hit for a 0.68 batting average with the Jays. That's
horrible.
Atrocious. 1-2.
That
is going to be fouled off right there. Stays alive.
He's getting him fishing.
He is. I mean, again, like I'm not threatened at all by the bottom part of this lineup. Even the top part of the lineup is just not very good. So watch, I say that and he's gonna go.
Yeah, watch. That's the Blue Jays Today effect.
It is, man. 1-2 right now.
Well, Roger, saying, what is Nick and Adam's favorite beer? I cannot say because that will hurt my sponsor opportunities. I have to keep it a secret. A secret.
We're taking a look at Kirk right now. Don't tell me this guy's hurt too.
What? Oh, did he get foul tipped?
He got.
Oh, the thumb.
Right. So he hurt his thumb there, just overextended it probably. Still 1-2 on Ramos, having a bit of a conversation here with the umpire and Kirk as well. Looks like he'll be okay, just needed a moment. Said this to you guys a bunch of times, but I would hate
Oh my God.
to be a catcher. It would suck. I just have no interest in that.
I remember catching like 60-mile-per-hour pitches, and I was like, "Ow!" that was hurting.
I can't imagine.
1-2 outside doesn't get him chasing. 2-2. Come on, Pop. Put it away. 16th pitch coming up. Put it away. Yeah, you can't stop. 2-2. And it's 3-2. We're getting them back into the count.
Like,
Ramos?
how many pitches do you think they catch a game?
Oh, God. 160? 180?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a really bad game. It's like 200 pitches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Full count right now on Ramos.
Yes!
Oh,
nice strikeout,
wow.
Zach Pop.
And this guy, like, you gotta go look in the mirror after that one, Ramos, and reevaluate things. My God.
That was way inside.
Way
inside.
Inside. You were not close, bro.
Let's
you
go.
Were not close.
Let's go. That's the Chicago White Sox effect. And now we're going to the top of the 8th. 2 innings left, guys.
Yeah.
And now it's time to actually give a shout out to another sponsor and another really cool event we got coming up.
Yeah, everybody. Quick shout out here to Greta. I mean, that's a bar downtown that's opened up very recently. King in Portland is where they're located, very close to the Rogers Center. So if there's ever a home game and you're looking for something to do beforehand or after the fact, go check out Greta.
Dope.
We were actually there just a couple days ago on the weekend. Very cool spot. Tons of cool games that you guys can go and do. And they have the sports on. They got a bunch of stuff happening. And actually, on June 30th, so the day before Canada Day, on June 30th, Blue Jays Today, we're going to be having a big event there, guys. We're going to be doing a live watch-along party. We'll be having a pre-game and a post-game show, as well as we're going to be hanging out with you guys, playing some games, talking ball. We're hoping to get some special guests on here, maybe Scott from the Walk-Off, maybe some other people.
Yeah.
And we will be doing a bunch of giveaways as well, guys. It's going to be awesome. We're hoping to include a charity as well. So we'll do like $10 tickets that you can redeem for like $10 worth of credits to play games. And all of that money will go to a local charity. We're still looking at who we want to partner up with.
Yeah.
But it should be a great event.
Well, you guys throw in some charities in the chat, and Nick and I are brainstorming. I mean, I think something sport related. I was also thinking about helping kids in need. Like getting started, like Jump Start, for example, is a charity that kind of comes to my mind. You guys let us know if you got any good local charities that could help out the community. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, 100%, everybody. But mark it in your calendars. That's going to be one hell of a day. And we can like celebrate Canada Day a day early, guys. It should be a good one.
It would be great, man. And also, just sidebar talking about Greta, like there's a baseball game there in the basement. I don't know if you played it.
Oh, I did, yeah.
The bobblehead? Great.
It was
great
pretty
game.
fun.
It was fun as hell.
Tanner Banks right now, 4.88 ERA coming into the game for the Chicago White Sox. Whip almost at 1.5.
Okay.
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk does not go.
Kirky, 2 singles on the day. Can't complain about the performance.
Yeah.
The base running's been awful.
Ass.
But you know what? He is getting on base at least. And that's not something you can say about his whole season so far. 1-0.
Come on, Kirky. These guys remind me of the 100-loss Orioles team 5 or 7 years ago. It feels like they're going to easily hit 100 losses there, Chris.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, they're almost halfway there, right? Like,
I think they'd have to have a positive record to not hit it. If I'm not mistaken. I don't even know. I'm trying to think. What are they, 15-41?
Yeah. And, like, let's assume they lose today, 15-42.
15-42.
And that's in what? Like, how many games is that?
So
57 games? That'd be 57 games, which means that there is just 105 games remaining.
105 games remaining.
Which means that to get there, you need to
how many
lose
losses?
68 games, and then that would be so they have to still be bad.
Yeah, they would have to still be bad. Actually, yeah. That's pretty bad. But I think that's a better win pace than they are at right now.
Yeah,
they'd have to get better
because they need to go. They'd have to go 62 and 100. Oh wait, no, 68. What did I say? 68. I said they need 68 losses out of 105 games remaining. What is that math?
I'm doing some other math right now. Right now they're at a 42 win pace. So That would be.
I would do it.
I would do it. It'd be 120 losses. That's gonna be a ground out, and Kirk's gone.
120 losses. That'd be like historic, right?
Yeah.
What's the most losses out of anybody ever?
Wow.
Anybody know?
If
If Dulcimer's is in the chat, he'll know.
Also, we should be naming the player of the game. Couple notables actually. IKF's been really good. Trevor Richards coming in.
I was going to say Trevor Richards.
Yeah.
I think that you got to give it to Trevor Richards. That's going to be my player of the game. You can fight back at me if you want, but listen, this guy comes off the bench in the second.
You don't need to convince me. I got it.
Listen. This is part of the segment. You got to say what's happening right here. He comes out of the game or comes into the game in the second. Wasn't expecting it. Absolutely dominates for the Jays. 3.1 innings. We wouldn't be in this game without him.
Yeah, I mean that's it because we've only scored 3 runs. You only expect the offense to do that. Yeah, Trevor Richards never goes 3 1/3. He had to go above and beyond, and that deserves player of the game. Trevor Richards, shout out to you, buddy. You made it happen. As that one is a ground out by IKF. 2 gone really quickly.
Right there. Honestly, IKF is a bit of a shout as well with all the defensive plays and
RBI single,
an RBI as well. But you know what? The bullpen rarely gets acknowledged, and I think that this is a worthy acknowledgement. Jimmy Garcia is going to be warming up, which says to me that Jordan Romano will be in the 9th, assuming the score stays the same. And now you got Kevin Kiermaier up to the dish. 3-0 is the score. 2 outs, top of the 8th.
Come on, Kiermaier, 0 for 2. That's in there for a strike. I'm okay, honestly. If you want to do something, yes, please. Because 3 runs we know is not enough for this Blue Jay team, even if it is against the Chicago White Sox. Would love to have him come up a little bit clutch here, or get out and have the top part of the lineup intact for the 9th. That'd be okay.
I'll take that too. 2-1 right now.
MLB White Sox says, I'm back. Welcome back to so far losing. I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, I imagine that you've probably seen this story quite a bit this year. 1-1 on Kevin Kiermaier. That one's going to be swung on and missed. 1-2. 40 and 120. That's the worst ever? Who did that?
Well, it'd have to be a 2 in there, I think. So.
Oh yeah. Who's got the worst record ever? Someone look that up. Let me know. 1-2. Kevin Kiermaier. That would be a terrible swing right there. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. In fact, I'll tell you right now, he wasn't thinking. Not very good.
Nope.
Cleveland Spiders at 134 losses in 1899.
Oh my God.
That is
gross.
That's crazy.
Wow. All right. Well, we're going to the bottom of the 8th, and we're gonna have Jimmy Garcia coming in. Everybody, 6 defensive outs to go.
1899.
That's gross.
I find that extremely difficult to, obviously it's true, but how do you not, because no one was back then a super professional.
No, you're facing the guy down the street.
But that's what I mean. It's so did you just pick the fucking neighborhood's biggest idiots? What? How are you that much worse than everybody else, Crazy.
I do wonder sometimes, how sports were, back in the early 1900s.
Right.
What was the drafting like? What was the atmosphere around sports? Because now, with television, it's so much more bigger.
Oh, yeah.
What was it like back then,
Yeah. It would have been really cool to see, right? And, and also to watch the come up as well, kind of the golden age of sports when it started to go, right? Because baseball, it's still a big game, but the conversation about baseball being in the decline, that is a real thing for the most part in comparison to other sports. But back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, I always used to hear baseball was a fucking religion back then.
Oh yeah.
Everybody in America. It was baseball, right?
Yeah.
And then it's, that's kind of been on a decline since then. But it would have been cool to watch that time as well.
Yeah, baseball's a completely different sport now. If you're thinking about the 60s, 70s, they played different, batters were a lot better than the pitchers. Pitchers have gotten so good that it's changed completely the game. All right. Blue Jays 3-0. We've had 3 innings. We've scored 1 run, and which makes up the 3 runs. Jimmy Garcia back out for the first time since that game on Sunday where we watched him give up 2 earned runs, but still the numbers on the year are phenomenal. That is somewhat, for whatever reason, not a strike. That was perfect.
1-0.
It is 1-0. All right, Jimmy. Go, baby. Do it again, I guess. Like, that's what you got to do. And that is foul. Thank goodness. That was close.
Back in the early days of baseball, Zach Hampel's great-grandfather kept running off with their baseballs. Dulcimerus with just the wildest statistics ever, man.
Wild. Scouting was non-existent back then. Yeah, exactly, Raj. Like, I'm thinking, like, scouting back then was like, who do you know?
Right.
Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Yeah, because, like, you'd have obviously no internet, no way of knowing guys. Travel was a lot harder, like in the early 1900s. So, like, you just knew the guys in your area, who word of mouth.
I'd love to see Dulcimerus on a first date,
So that's a strikeout. Jimmy Garcia gasses it up upstairs. Let's go, man. Nice pitch.
Yeah, back in 1911.
Yeah.
27th game of the season.
Shout out to Lindsay B with the subscription. Welcome in and welcome to the 25K community. Chris saying, you guys see the old football clips, United eras where they are smoking cigarettes on the sidelines? Dude, that's wild to me too, man.
That's crazy.
That's just wild.
Yeah. It's like that's the same vibe that you have. Like, we're gonna go to the cottage in a couple of weeks. It's like the same vibe, You got a beer on the side, like it's going out there, like sipping on it, and get back out there.
Yeah, I think it is just wild. How times have changed.
0-2 right now on Julks. Legitimately, like one of the only good hitters here.
Get him here. Oh, doesn't go there.
It didn't go. So 1-2.
I haven't seen any recent videos of Zach Hampy. Is he still going to MLB games and being obnoxious? Who is that?
I'm not sure who that is. I just assumed that it was somebody that I should know.
Right.
And Dulcimerus clearly does know.
Michael Kopech is warming up in the pen. I guess RG just got to get work, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what he hasn't had a situation to be in the game in a while.
No. There's just no saves to be had. 1-2 right now. Fires. That's
close.
Straight
Good pitch.
back.
Good pitch. We are making postseason question mark, asked Jose. I think I've said this even before this series. I said to Nick, I think off camera, I was like, even if we sweep the White Sox, like, I literally haven't moved the needle in my hope.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like I feel like this is kind of like this is almost like a bye week in football,
Yeah.
Like it's not even real. Like these guys aren't MLB players,
Yeah.
1-2.
This is the practice squad. They're playing on Thursday, or Wednesday before their actual game on Sunday. That's upstairs.
Zach Hampel has caught 12,000 balls in MLB games, including some historic home runs.
What?
What the fuck?
How do you catch? I've never caught one.
That's you got to legitimately live at the ballpark.
Yeah.
You got to like be.
And that's an
gonna
out.
be an out right there. That'll be
Nice.
2 outs. You gotta like go to one game and then like fly across the country to make it for another game,
Oh,
just to try to get 18 innings of baseball in to up your chance. That's insanity.
That's wild.
You know what, guys? I love baseball. I think it's great. That's too much baseball. That's too much baseball.
It's like I'm not even watching the game, really.
No, man. I'm just out there with fucking 2 gloves on, like.
My clones are over there.
Oh,
getting ready to
yeah.
catch ball. I'm like sprinting if a ball is like.
Oh, we are
hit in the
going like
direction.
absolutely full. Khalil Mack on these guys. If there's anywhere close, like you are done.
Nicky Lopez is up. We get that strike call. 0-1. Zach pushes kids. That's what I was saying. Zach pushes kids out of the way to catch balls.
Listen, man.
Oh, yeah.
I am Nick Bosa-ing your ass if I'm going for my 12,000th ball, man.
0-2. 0-2 on Lopez. Come on, Jays. Let's close it out. This is definitely a forgettable game.
I know, man. Like, I was thinking about, because usually we cut reaction videos and stuff. There's just nothing to react to in this one at all. Nothing even in mid-game either.
Nothing.
0-2 right now on Lopez, unless, of course, they come back.
Oh, yeah.
In which case, that would not be good.
That
one's going to be...
There we go.
out.
Okay,
And
3-3 down for
dude,
Jimmy.
they've had so many balls go to the warning track
I
area
know.
there. It just is not not going for them.
We'll
We're
take
okay
it.
with
Well, I guess that's why they're getting Kopech, and he's got Schneider, Varsho, and Vladdy, and also he's not even played in the series. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, give him an inning of work and maybe give your offense a chance. you know?
Yeah.
All right, one more inning of baseball, everybody, before we can officially bring out the broom for the first time in 2024, guys. It's been a long road, but the Toronto Blue Jays might actually get a sweep.
That's insane to me. I mean, if we were going to sweep anybody, it was going to be these guys.
Yeah.
And then they'll have a 3-game winning streak.
Whoa.
Oh, my. What is our longest winning streak this year? I would like to know. I'm going to find out.
I feel like we won, did we win 5 in a row one time? Maybe I'm lying about that.
You could be right.
I feel like there was a moment where it was good.
4.
4?
I think it's 4, yeah.
Okay, maybe
4
that
in a
was what
row.
I was thinking of, yeah. Yeah, there's
4.
a really good stretch where it was 4, and then we lost 1, and then we
Yes.
won some more.
We beat Colorado in the last 2 games in the series, and we beat New York the first 2 games. Okay. Cool. This will be not tied for the longest winning streak, but actually it will be the second longest winning. Dude, this is crazy. This is how bad our season's been. We've had a 4-game winning streak. We win today. We'll then have had 1 3-game winning streak. The rest have either been 2 or 1.
Right.
That's how bad we've had. Our longest losing streak is 5. And then 3, and then the rest are 2 and 1. So it's just been that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Well, we need to go on a winning streak, guys. The only way. Also, I see a lot of people coming in here and just giving their 2 cents, or their congrats, on the 25K, like Ryan right here. So guys, thank you again for getting us 25K subscribers in this stream. It's been awesome, guys.
That's awesome, man. We need a 20-0 run, says Jordan Keats. It's at that point, man.
Yeah.
It is at that point. Listen, we're all the way back if you go 20-0.
Yeah.
You're 20-0, buy Ryan McMahon, buy everybody. I'm good with it. You have my permission.
20-0 run, including the wins here. Maybe 20. So we be 26. We win this one, right?
Yeah.
So 23 is where we start. 20-0 run. They'll be at 43. 43 and 29.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
We're back.
That is all the way back and then some.
All the way back.
0-2 right now on Babe Schneider, everybody.
All right, Babes. We'll see a ball there. 1-2. Sweep White Sox, St. Chris. Sweep Pirates back at 500. There you go. There you go. We're dancing now. Oh, fly ball gonna be a cut. They kind of were looking weird. Yeah,
was doing something weird right there, everybody. But that will be 1 out right there by Davis Schneider. Okay, no worries. If we get any insurance runs, that's great. But I'm still feeling confident.
let's go, Don Varsho. I keep thinking about Moneyball and people are saying 20 game win streaks, so kind of reminded me right there where everybody's shitting all over the GM, what does he think he's doing? You can't play to win baseball games. You got to score runs. You can't win baseball games with Gold Gloves. I kept thinking about that narrative, and Ross Atkins, with his family, they're like, "Are you gonna get fired, Daddy?" And then he's gonna turn it around with a big 20-game win streak, and Don Varsho, he gets a warning track fly ball. Wow.
Out.
But that'd be great. But look at it happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's a literal historic thing, right?
Yeah.
They make movies about it. So,
Yeah.
It'd be really tough, I just don't see a reality where, Brad Pitt is playing John Schneider or Ross Atkins, I mean, I see a reality where it's maybe who would you even get?
Who would play Ross Atkins as Flatty Daddy's coming up? Yeah, who plays Ross Atkins?
Jonah Hill wouldn't be a terrible shout.
No, he's in good shape now. I feel like he could do it.
Oh, yeah. Jonah Hill.
That's not a bad shout. Jonah Hill, it'd be a comedy,
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Guys.
Yeah.
He's Jonah Hill's characters, this guy's on Blow, and he's like, guys, great idea right now. we're gonna win by winning Gold Gloves.
Michael Sarah is
Is
Ross Atkins or some shit. You know?
Yeah. Or I was gonna say, or Mark Shapiro.
Could do that.
Dude, wow, they bring back the guy from Superbad.
1-2 right now on Guerrero. 2 outs in this inning. They get anything else, great. If not, it's fine. Jordan Romano is going to come in most likely and save the game.
Deals. That's ball outside. 2-2.
Romano better bring it. Yeah, he better, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Look, if he blows 3 runs, a 3-run lead, it's
Against the worst team in
Unless we-
baseball, yes. Now we can officially get on the blow mono train.
Yeah.
We can do that. But I find it extremely hard to believe that he would.
Oh,
do that.
my
That is a
God.
fucking bat on the inside, and that will be an out right there. Kind of a scary outcome
That
right
was
there.
really scary.
Splinters flying all over the place, man. I would not want that anywhere near my face or eyeballs. And Jordan
All right.
Romano is coming in right now, screaming into his glove like he normally does, everybody. Looks like he's suffocating himself sometimes when he does that. Quick final shout-out to Greta, everybody, before we get that away. Guys, like we said again, June 30th is when the event's happening. Still a ways away.
Yeah.
So mark it in your calendars. We are legitimately about 1 month from that event happening, and we cannot wait to see all you guys in person. We hope that everybody that can make it will make it. Romano coming in for the bottom of the 9th right now before the Toronto Blue Jays can officially bring out the brooms and sweep the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, it's right over there, guys. I actually don't even see it. It's in the closet, but we'll go and we'll debut it for the first one. If I'm not even going to say it, I'm like almost superstitious. Don't even want to say it.
Right.
Of the season. Yeah, just get like, dude, it doesn't even matter. Just like throw your pitch over the heart of the zone, like the White Sox. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be. Stressful times in windy, stressful times in Windy City. I'm not stressed, Chris. No stress here.
I'm not stressed at all, actually. I really am not. You know, it's like there's either one of 2 outcomes.
Mhm.
Either Romano does his job and we're all happy about it, or Romano doesn't do his job and we, get to have a complete fit. And you know what?
That's right.
Either way, I'm actually not upset about it. So
Yeah. Whatever happens, happens. We expected to win 2 of 3 in this series anyway, so yeah. Here we are. All right, let's get going.
But don't do that, Romano.
Yeah, please.
Because that would be fucking
I actually would be pissed off, and I don't want to be. No, I don't want to be either.
Here comes Jordan Romano.
Let's get it.
170 people watching, everybody. Jordan Romano is coming out to take the bump against the Chicago White Sox. This is your bounce back team, man. Like you're getting a gift right here. You got 3 runs. So the biggest save situation you can have. Shout out and thank you to
Marcel Debbie.
There
Let's
you go. W's in the chat
Thank
for our new
you.
subscriber. We had 25K tonight. That's awesome. But you got 3 runs, which is the biggest save situation you can have, and you have the worst lineup coming up.
Yeah,
So
easy.
This
Also,
is a gift.
Look at there's literally nobody.
Oh, I noticed
I just noticed that
noticed
now.
that very early on.
Nobody.
There's
here.
no one here, dude. There's no one here.
No one wants to go to see the White Sox on a Wednesday night. That one's hit 2 Varsho, thank God. One
Hard hit
gone.
baseball right there. There's been so many that have gone straight to Varsho.
I know.
Been kind of lucky, but it is what it is.
Yeah, a lot of fly balls tonight. Not a whole lot of ground balls.
No.
A lot of line drives at ICAF. Seen Bo a couple times. I haven't seen really anything on the right side like Flatty and I don't even know who the second baseman is tonight. That's how literally unknown it is. Oh, David Schneider. There we go. I haven't seen any of that.
All right, everybody. Vaughn right now. 1 down very quickly. That one's going to be a low right there from Jordan Romano. Let's see what the slider usage is like today, guys, because he's been using it a lot recently, and it just has not been super effective. Kind of leaving it over the heart of the zone.
Yeah.
I wonder if we rely on the fastball a little bit more,
It's crazy. Like, he's always been that way with the slider, and he's had the career he's had.
Yeah, that again.
Like, if he misses there with the slider. 2-0. 2-0. Against Andrew Vaughn. Just a guy.
3-2 Oilers, by the way, everybody.
Hey.
For those hockey fans out there, that one's going to be foul back right there. 2-1. Oilers' last remaining Canadian team. Opportunity to go to the Stanley Cup.
Oh, yeah.
If they can get through the Dallas Stars. However, they are trailing in the series. They win this one, they'll tie it all up. 2-1 right now on Andrew Vaughn. Blue Jays leading 3-0 right now. 2 outs away from bringing out the brooms.
That's a ball. 3-1. We don't get the call. We don't get it.
Come on, Romano. Let's make a sweat like you do.
Yeah,
Like
make
you
it happen.
do.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
He likes to make a sweat sometimes. Fires. That
That's
one
a strike.
is. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, for whatever reason, I thought that was the third strike. That's strike 2. So full count on Vaughn.
Come on.
Do it again.
I just want to win. Deals. Oh, my
And
God.
you
Yes.
got 'em.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. 2 gone. Romano efficient so far.
Hey, shout out to MLB White Sox, who's back for the last out. Respect, dude. You could have left, not said anything. I wouldn't even been mad.
No, I would have completely understood it, man.
But you're
Completely
here.
Understood
And
it.
honestly, respect to you for still watching your team at this point.
There is legitimately no one there, dude. You are one of the few.
If I didn't have this Blue Jays channel and my team was like this, the Blue Jays were like this, I wouldn't be
tuning
here.
into every game. That's
I wouldn't be tuning into a getting swept on a Wednesday night game.
1-0 right now on Corey Lee. 0 for 3 on the day. 10 pitches in is Jordan Romano. Doing exactly what he needs to do right now. That one's fouled off, and it will get out of play. Yeah, there's no one there. Holy shit.
Wow.
I wonder how cheap the tickets are. They got to be literally
so
nothing.
cheap.
Got to be nothing.
They're gonna be dirt.
We're talking $5.
$5, yeah, literally.
1-1 right now on Lee.
Come on, Romano, he deals. Grab ball.
Foul. Okay.
1-2.
Down to the final strike.
Let's get it.
Brooms, baby. Here we
brooms.
go.
Get the brooms. Get the brooms. Here we go, baby. Jordan Romano. Oh, that's the wrong one. Jordan Romano. Deals. Ball.
Outside.
Ball.
Come on, Jays. Get the sweep. They're gonna. We know they're gonna.
And Romano's back's dirty somehow. Don't know how that happened. But Jordan Romano, last strike. That's a fly ball. That's gonna go over the fence.
That's just how it goes, guys. That is just how it goes with Jordan Romano. He couldn't have done it scoreless, could he?
Wow, we don't shut out the White Sox. And the fireworks are going off
shooting fireworks
in Chicago. That's crazy,
Bottom of the
bro.
9th, 2 outs, and Chicago gets a solo shot.
This is their World Series right now.
They just avoided the shutout. Obviously, there's no cause for concern.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Dude, I don't know how that just squeaked over, man. And that was an upstairs pitch. I thought, wow, okay, well, all right. Well, DeYoung can't possibly do anything.
Automatic out, Paul DeYoung, guys.
So automatic.
Automatic out, Paul DeYoung.
All right.
Easily gonna happen, guys.
1-0.
Easily gonna happen. Automatic out, Paul DeYoung.
That's a hanging slider for a strike. 1-1.
But it's Paul DeYoung, so it doesn't matter.
Come on, Romano.
He'll get him. He'll get him.
Get him. Do it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Thank you, Dalton. Thank you, Dalton.
Holy shit. Dude, okay. Jordan Romano has got to stop throwing goddamn sliders in the middle.
I know.
They are getting absolutely clobbered. Doesn't matter, though. Jays win this one. Here's the broom, everybody.
Go!
First
Suck it!
sweep of the year.
That's
Toronto shows up.
Oh, yeah.
They did exactly what they needed to do.
That's right. Yeah. Who do you think you are, White Sox? Yeah, I know who you are. You're trash. And I'm about to sweep you out. I showed up to your ballpark and just went like this out into the trash garbage bin where you belong.
There you
Blue
go.
Jays got your number.
There you go, man. We are back to 3 games below 500. Fucking soak it in, guys.
Go.
That's what it feels like to be elite. Seriously, though, I mean, this was much needed. If there's any hope back into this season, it had to start right now, and it did. Well done,
Yeah.
Jays. Well done, Trevor Richards. Hopefully Manoah's not hurt. Romano got to work on some stuff, but he does end up getting the save regardless. Folks, thank you so much for 25,000 subscribers. Once again, tomorrow night, Baseball Town, located at the Comedy Bar at Bloor and Ossington. Folks, we're going to be there. I hope that you guys can make it. Until then, check out Adam's video tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,
Go Jays, go! That's right.
Bye.
That's right. Bye.
Bye.